behind you, they got the live shot on the news here this morning.
There's the guy's tow truck right in the middle of the big hole in the ground.
Still in the crater. Why haven't they removed that tow truck?
I don't know.
That's just such a creepy shot right there.
The guy was just stopped there.
The tow truck in the middle of the crater where the explosion occurred. Let's say hi to Tom in White Plains. Tom, what's up?
Hey, I just want to tell you,
Whoa.
they cordoned off such a large area because all the steam pipes are wrapped in asbestos, and they want to clean up the air. That shot of the tow truck is really eerie. Creeps me out.
Yes, as much as your voice.
Yeah.
Well,
are you a little person, sir?
Tom?
What's that?
Are you a little person?
I'm not that tall.
Yeah.
How short are you?
I'm 5'6".
Oh.
Okay.
Because you got like that voice going on a little bit that, a lot of,
Oh my God, this guy's creepy. Tom, what's your deal? Come on. Come on, give it up. What's your deal?
Is your last name Thumb?
My first yes, it is.
No.
You got me.
Oh, he fights back.
I like that you fight back, Tom.
Scrappy.
But we're all noticing that your voice is a little different. We're wondering why. Are you willing to share with us?
Progeria?
I just woke up and I have a lung disease.
Oh, God.
Oh, a lung disease. What do you have? Cystic fibrosis?
No, something that you probably never guess. Sarcoidosis.
What does that mean?
And what does that do to your poor lungs?
It's when you...
Actually, it attacks any part of your body, but I lost about 40% of my lungs, so...
Oh, how old a guy are you?
I'm 42.
Oh, my.
What causes that?
They don't know.
Just let rain.
Oh.
Can't take a deep breath again.
Just let rain.
I'll never sing deep again.
Just let rain.
Hey, Tom has a sense of humor.
Oh.
Wait, is it hard for you to breathe? When I hear someone's lungs, I'm like, is it hard to take a deep breath?
Yes.
Yes.
Walking up hills is difficult. Walking upstairs.
How about
going
Dales?
Down is easy because I just fall. But it's the up is the hard part.
Yes, sir. Normally the down is not the strain.
Yeah, this whole fighting gravity thing. Do you have like oxygen that you use?
No, I've been fighting that because once you start using it, you become very dependent on it.
Yeah, but it might be pretty good. You hook one up to a little rascal, and then you just give up on life.
Exactly.
How'd you know you had it, man? How'd you know you had it?
Yeah, what happened?
I was diagnosed. I was diagnosed in 2000. I was noticing I worked up. A hospital.
Oh, boy.
And as I was walking up 96th Street, I said, boy, I'm really getting out of shape. And I woke up thinking I'm having a heart attack. And went to work and then
went to work. Why would you wake up thinking you're having a heart attack and go to work? Oh, well, he works at a hospital.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's different.
That's like two birds with one stone.
Yeah. It's like he was going to Starbucks.
I'm clocking in and going to the ER.
Right.
Well, first I ate 8 pieces of bacon.
Right. Figure what the hell. I'm in good hands, right.
Damn, there's nothing they can do about this?
Drank heavy cream.
And absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I take some asthma medication just to help me breathe a little better, but that's it.
So are you gonna live with this, or is it gonna get worse? What are we talking about?
Can't they transplant? Do a lung transplant on you?
Well, that's an option. A couple of years. It also affects my heart.
Oh, my God.
I'll probably just drop dead one day.
Oh, my God.
We need all the fans we can get.
Goodness gracious!
I love you. I love you guys. I listen to you every day.
Wow.
And
Oh my God!
You guys make my day.
All right.
You know, just to make sure he's a big fan.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the Opie and Anthony show? Like, what's your favorite bit? What's your favorite thing that we do?
I can't do this.
Do it.
Anthony.
Yeah.
I can't
Do
when
it.
you do the voices,
Do it.
especially with the little megaphone,
I can't do it.
and it's like
Something is happening to me. I'm getting emotion in my body. I can't do
He
it.
likes the little megaphone.
Yeah, you like the voices I do with the little megaphone?
yeah, exactly. But that was
Yeah.
the voice.
Hi, my name is Parrot Lungs.
Oh, poor guy.
Hey, a lot of suggestions coming in. Stephen S. from Bayshore. Tom, can you repeat this? The plane.
Oh, God. No.
The plane.
The poor guy. Well, no pity. He doesn't want
And
pity.
somebody wants you to do the diabolical laugh today.
Oh.
But that could just cause a heart
I
attack.
know,
And
that, jeez.
We don't want that on our conscience.
Oh, I can't breathe.
What's
that.
the most physical activity you can do, like, on the average?
I try to walk
Oh,
Wow, that's
at least a
depressing.
mile every day.
at least a mile, huh?
Yeah, in like malls, because
Because you want to horrify
Because
everybody.
you're a pedophile? Some days it's tough. All I can
Oh.
do is fold a piece of loose leaf.
it's never too late to learn.
Oh, someone's suggesting for him it would be a diabolical laugh.
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't
We
do it.
got you now.
Oh,
Well.
come on. Old easy wider lungs.
You're supposed to do it 3 times, but we'll accept 1 from this guy.
Yeah.
The diabolical laugh has to be 3. 3 of them, not
No
1.
cure.
No cure for this, huh?
Don't do that. You're wearing your lungs out.
I know. That's still 1. You got
Oh, look, he's breathing heavy.
I know.
Dude, you're breathing heavy.
3 in a row. I can't do that.
Well, don't.
All right.
That's what you have editing for.
What do you have? A little, like, one of those asthma things that you spray into your lungs?
Inhaler.
An inhaler, yeah.
How much you weigh there, Tom? Tom,
Okay.
how much you weigh?
I weigh, actually, I'm a little heavier than you. I weigh 170.
Okay.
170 at 5'6"? Mm.
Yeah, I like to do this from time to time. If you
But,
think...
that
well,
was
why don't you
from
keep talking, Tom?
prednisone.
Because you don't have much time to live.
Yeah, just let him
Get it
talk.
all out.
Well, the weight gain was from prednisone.
Oh, it was?
Oh, yeah, well...
What do they do? You have to have take it with water and a candy bar?
They shove it in a
No.
pork chop.
Yeah. That drug will just...
Take it with water in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Oh.
That just distorts your face and other parts of your body. It's a terrific drug for everybody.
Yeah, nice cushion. All
right, Tom, it's not about you. We got to move on. We have a radio
Yeah.
show to do.
no
Try to
problem.
stay alive and give us a call at some point.
Yeah.
Hey.
How about this? New bit.
Anything-
New bit! Tom, you call us every Friday, and then, if Friday goes by, we don't hear from you, we know what happened.
Yeah.
All right? And there'll be a relief every Friday when you call. People will be like, oh, wow, he's still alive. Thank God. All right? Let's do this.
You can listen to me blow my head off.
All right.
Oh, well, that's one way to solve your problem.
What do you mean by that, Tom?
He's going to stand on 43rd and Lex.
When I can no longer walk,
Oh.
I figured that's what I'm going to do.
You're just going to blow your head off? Yeah?
9mm Beretta.
Yeah, you got one?
Hollow point.
You got it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're just waiting?
So this is really what you're going to do eventually?
Oh, yeah. Well, eventually, it will happen.
Yeah.
How long do they give you before you reach that point where you can't really walk and you got to you blow your brains off? Out.
They don't. They just say, well,
Well, they didn't give you a date.
one day you're going to wake up and maybe that's not going to happen anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you buy a gun just for that, dude?
But
Wait, Tom, did you
go on
buy...
with your show.
Sir, did you buy a gun just for that?
No, I had the gun from a job. I used to work for an organization.
So we're Tom. We're
Are you in
learning
the
today.
mafia?
We're learning today when this gets really bad that you have decided that you want to go out that way.
Well, I first thought about poisoning. I have enough narcotics to kill a full army in my safe, but that's too easily to be found. This way, boom, it's over with.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to take any chances, right?
Yeah.
And then finding you.
And then they try to bring you back, and then even you're worse off.
You wake up, you're even worse off in the hospital. You're like, oh, now I'm brain damaged.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Hey, Fat Spanky from Dublin, Ohio. He writes, "Who's his favorite band? Weezer."
Oh,
Hey, dude.
he likes the Police song "Every Breath You Take."
Yeah, can we play Every Breath You Take for this poor fella, please? Make him happy. Hey, Tom, can you do a rock scream for us?
No.
Well, Dave from Woodbridge is suggesting that Tom do a rock scream.
Kill the guy.
He's a fan of the show. Let's go. Let's hear your rock scream.
I don't
That's
know
good.
if I can do it.
No. All right.
Nah.
He can't do a rock
Maybe
scream.
I'll call in next Friday and try.
Yeah, he's
No,
got to
no.
work. He's
No,
got to
no.
inhale a week. It's like for a week.
No, Tom, you don't understand. Now, like, we have a vested interest in you. You have to call next Friday. We have to know how you're doing. All right?
Okay.
And if you don't call in next Friday, we're just going to assume,
It's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better call in or we'll be depressed.
All right?
Here's your song.
Okay.
And we got a song for you and
This
everything.
song is for Tom.
A new friend, Tom from White Plains. Tom, any,
Guys,
huh?
checking out.
All right.
Well,
Well,
not literally, right?
Just punching out for today, right, Tom?
Yeah.
All right.
Every
Hang in
breath
there,
you
Tom.
take, there it is.
Good luck to you, sir. There he goes, Tom from White Plains.
That was depressing.
No kidding, man.
He's not. He's serious.
Yeah, I know he's serious. And what are we supposed to do?
I don't know.
Tell him to keep living? Sounds like it's hell on earth. What happened?
Oh, what happened?
All right, Tom will call us next Friday. We'll see how he's doing.
I hope so.
That took a little bit of a turn, huh?
It's interesting. Everyone's got their cross to bear. What are you going to do?
What are you going to
Give
do?
a hollow point bullet gun.
By the way,
Like, there's the final option.
There it is. At least he's got his plan.
we were going to play more of the audio Bonnie giving birth, but it is Tom Alive Friday.
Right. You might remember Tom, guy, our friend from White Plains, with lung problems. And we don't know how long he's going to be alive.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce that Tom is alive.
Ah!
Tom?
Yes. How are you guys?
There he is.
This is...
Yeah. Tom's theme song for the time being.
no, we're going to have a different Alive song every week.
What do you think of this, Jim?
Don't like it.
No?
You don't like
What's
that?
that?
Pearl Jam, one of their huge hits.
Yeah, I've heard.
It's probably my favorite Pearl Jam song.
I
Call me a
just
Pearl Jam hack.
No, mine's Elderly Woman Behind the Counter in a small town.
I hate that one.
I don't know that one either.
Give me some Elderly Woman Behind the Counter.
Elderly? Why did you say old?
It's
Elderly Woman Behind the Counter in a small town. Hit it.
Oh no! Is it about him finding meaning?
Even
Some old
Flo and
lady?
I'm Alive and Jeremy.
Listen to the vocals.
That's it.
Listen to the vocals.
Oh, by the way, Squeeze is sold out tonight. Jim. I went to the other one too.
Lifetimes kissing up with me. All these changes taking place. I wish I'd seen the place. Hold on here, he really belts it out a second here.
Fat boy.
Where's the part where it goes?
Tomorrow.
I want the other part.
Hello. Jesus.
I'll go listen to my iPod. I'm sorry. Tom, White Plains, you're alive. What's going on, buddy?
Not much. You guys had a great week. Yesterday's, what the hell is that? Was fantastic.
You probably look at it differently, though, than normal listeners. Like, even if we do a crappy show, it's great to you because you're breathing.
And let's put it in terms you can understand. You shouldn't say we had a great week. You should say that we had a great year.
Yeah.
How are the little lungs doing?
Yeah, we haven't heard from you in 2 weeks because we took last Friday off.
Hanging in there. I have a lung test today, so I'll tell you more next week.
What do you got to do on your test?
They give him a straw and they try to get him to sip some soda out of it.
Yeah.
What?
Gotta hold his.
It's a crazy straw, Jimmy. Crazy straw.
So what do you have to do for your test?
Yeah, what's the test?
Oh, you sit in a little acrylic box and they torture you for about 30 minutes by blowing in and out of a tube. And it's very uncomfortable.
You sit in a box. What, do they measure the air in the room?
Yeah, what the hell is that about?
It's like a little
Do they keep you under a bed?
like half a golf cart covered in acrylic, and it so it equalizes.
Yeah. And what do you just breathe in there?
And you breathe in there.
And
Certain types of breathing.
And they go, oh, you're breathing.
And and they, depending on how the test comes out, it's like, well, that's good. Or
Can we get you on an exercise bike and just really get you cranking?
Sure.
Do you have an exercise bike?
No, I got rid of it.
Yeah.
Do they have lung?
Downstairs.
Do they have lung transplants?
Yeah, they have lung transplants. Now, Tom, what is wrong with you again? Because people are just getting involved in the "Is Tom Alive" bit.
I suffer from sarcoidosis, 3rd stage.
Oof.
And with multi-organ involvement.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Including heart, lungs, and central nervous system.
Wow. And what's the prognosis?
The prognosis is cardiac sarcoidosis is
Well, that doesn't sound that bad.
statistically death usually within 7 years of diagnosis.
And how long have you been diagnosed?
2001.
Wow.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 years.
Oh, boy.
But those are statistics.
Yeah, hey, I like how you... I like
keep
how
your
you
chin
think.
up.
And the good news is you're working the 3rd stage. That's the big one.
Yeah. You're almost there.
I'm moving I'm trying to move up to stage 4, so I can get the big lung transplant.
Ah.
But then you got to take more drugs.
So,
Yeah,
wait,
so it doesn't reject your lungs.
You can't get a lung transplant until you get to the 4th stage?
No.
And what about your
third?
You need like heart lung transplant, right? I thought he died on us. Holy Jesus, I thought he died on us.
Tom, please, don't pause.
Yeah.
I mean, every pause, we're on the edge of our seat here.
And a pause for you is like you're wasting a lot of your time that you have left.
That's true.
Oh.
But that's life.
Well,
yeah,
call it that.
I can.
Oh.
I can fire my gun.
Oh, you're right. You said like if you get really bad, you're just gonna shoot yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom already said that he's going to take himself out when it gets really bad.
Oh, throw yourself out a window?
No, I'll blow the gun out the window.
Oh, how are you going to do that after you shoot yourself?
I will not shoot myself now. I'm still walking.
Oh.
No, he has a gun. He just wants to fire it to prove to everyone that he has a gun that he's going to use when it gets really, really bad.
Yeah, but we can't have him shooting a gun in White Plains.
Yeah, that's a little... if you're in the middle of Montana or something...
Illegal.
Yeah. Oh, like he cares.
Don't worry.
You don't want to be in prison.
Yeah.
Spends a weekend in jail. That's like a life sentence for anyone else.
Really? It's a life life without any chance of parole.
Right. Tom,
For a ticket.
Anthony and I did a little sing-along today. You want to sing a little something for us today?
No, I tried singing along with you a little bit in the radio there, and I was like, well, you guys shouldn't be singing along together. I certainly am not going to join in.
Got a little winded.
How about you sing just a little something for us today? You're by yourself. It doesn't matter. It's not like a lot of people are listening to this.
No, yeah. Let's see. I'm still standing. I can't remember.
Oh, he's singing a little Elton John.
That's good.
Elton John, yeah.
I'm still standing. Well, we'll play that one. Thanks for the idea. You're still alive next week. We got our next song.
Yeah, we
Sing
got challenge the crew every week. It's going to be a different song.
Yeah.
What, Tom?
Sing Keep Yourself Alive.
Nothing.
All right, give us a little more.
Yeah, Queen, keep yourself alive.
Yeah, give us a little more sing-along here.
Oh.
How about Take My Breath Away by Berlin?
Berlin, take my breath away.
Thank you, stone typing guy from Pal Talk.
That's horrible.
Breath away. I'm a horrible
They're
singer.
suggesting songs for you now.
The Bee Gees, Staying Alive.
Every breath you take by the Police. What do you want to sing today?
I don't think you're going to get me to do it today.
You can do it, sweetie.
Oh.
All right. Well, Tom's alive, everybody.
Terrible.
That's your update. He's going in for a test. He's still at stage 3. And if he gets to the 4th stage, he could possibly get a lung transplant. That'll help him a little bit, right?
Yeah. Lung and heart.
Lung and heart. Oh, boy. And then you got to hope it doesn't reject. Oof.
Jason from San Diego wants to challenge you to a triathlon. Oh, well, let him talk.
Yeah, why would I talk? Just called Opie and Anthony. But Tom, go right ahead.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
It's all right.
It's all right. Jason just wants to challenge you to a triathlon. Are you up for it, or?
Sure. A tricycle around some cups.
Any song by Air Supply.
You're right. Got the Air Supply's greatest hits there. Just pick any song. Breathless by Madonna. There's a Madonna fan on Pal Talk.
Machine Head by Bush. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in.
How about Let's Get Physical? That's coming in from Frunkus.
Let's get physical. I don't really know the words.
I want to get physical.
How about Aqualung?
I'm going to fail my physical.
I'm gonna fail my physical.
Sailor Eve. There you go. All right. Well, there's your update. Tom is still alive, and we're very happy to hear that.
Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.
All right. There you go.
You too.
There goes Tom. We'll catch up with him next Friday. All right.
10-4. Hunting out.
All right. Yeah.
Living every day like it's his last.
Yeah.
So alive. There's
He's
Tom
alive.
from White Plains.
Good to see.
This was a stupid idea because you know it's ending with us going to a wake.
It's going to be
Oh,
bad
my
because we're going to
God.
kind of get to know him, and he's got a good sense of humor and everything, and then one day it's going to be like, he can't call you. I have to inform you, he died last night.
Oh, great.
You're kidding. How did it happen to old Parrot Lungs?
I'm going to be in front of a podium. In the short time we knew Tom, he gave us all hope.
You know, he had a great sense of humor, even though life didn't deal him the best hand.
We didn't know Tom that long, but we just feel like we knew him our whole lives.
Tom's the kind of guy you didn't really have to know long to know Tom, because he really was very outward with himself. He came across as a very funny, fun-loving guy, and that's exactly what he was.
Right.
just a good guy who had a horrible affliction that finally took his life.
He may have had weak lungs and a weak heart, but we all know his heart was actually very big and very strong.
Yes.
He had weak lungs and a weak heart physically, but his spirit was big.
His spirit was big. Thank you, Jimmy.
And let's not forget those final words from Tom.
All right, let's get back to Rich Voss. Jesus, that's morbid. Why did we start that bit? Why?
Come on, this could go on for days.
When he said 7 years after diagnosis, I'm thinking he found out maybe
got
last
7
year.
years.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
6 years.
I'm thinking 6, maybe 6.5 to
He's
go.
got a year left.
He's got a year
maybe,
to go,
depending on what month he was diagnosed.
He'll be dead before Labor Day.
Oh, Jimmy.
What? I'm not wishing him dead. I'm just saying. Hope you enjoyed last
terrible.
Christmas. You won't be seeing this one.
Oh, God.
Tom,
You're
don't
gonna be a pile of lumpy bones by this Christmas, kid.
Don't die Labor Day weekend. You're not going to get a big showing at the funeral home.
Yeah.
People have barbecues to go to. Please, Tom. It's also Is Tom Alive Friday.
Yeah, we got to know.
Is Tom Alive Friday? Don't you know
I'm still standing.
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Ooh.
Yeah, Tom called a few Fridays ago, and he basically gave us some bad news that he's got this really, really bad disease.
Lung disease.
That's kind of closing up his lungs slowly. The doctor gave him 7 years to live, and he's up to 6.
He's on year 6
He's
of
on year
7
6.
to go. 7 to live, and that leaves a year.
And it looks like the only way for him to survive is to get like a double lung heart transplant eventually.
Yeah.
And what was the other thing? Oh, yeah. And if it gets to the point where he can't handle it anymore, he's already decided he will blow his brains out.
Right.
Oh. All right.
No, my health doesn't allow it.
Special Endeavor. It's Endeavor Friday. The Special Endeavor.
Special
Endeavor. He just lets the rest of the word just keep going. Special Endeavor. Ladies and gentlemen,
Replace the challenger.
Tom is
Uh-oh.
alive.
Yeah, Tom's still alive. Yeah, Tom.
Hey, Tom, what's up, buddy?
Not much.
Tommy, are you breathing? Dun, dun.
I'm still breathing.
All right.
So what's
I
huh?
add one more injury to the list.
Add another injury to the list. I just want to know how was the last year of your life there. See, because to you, like a week going by is like a year. So what did you do in the last year there?
Oh, it was fabulous. I went to the doctor last week.
And?
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay.
You gotta breathe.
Don't scare us.
The breathing test, little bad.
Oh, jeez. You're sounding a little bad today.
You don't sound as good as last week there, Tom.
Yeah. I called earlier, but
what did the doctor... Dude, what did the doctor say?
Stick your head between your knees and kiss the part of your anatomy goodbye.
No way.
Hold on a minute. I want to help out this phone call.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's not nice.
Well, look at me. He's laughing on the phone. Guy's got a good sense of humor.
Laughing, he's wheezing.
So, Tom, the doctor...
It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was worse than March's. So,
so worse...
I could tell that just the way I'm breathing.
Really? It's getting harder to breathe?
Yeah, it's been going downhill since March, so...
Since March, April, May, June, July, August. Oh, man.
That sucks.
And you could tell by the breathing test, huh?
I can tell just by my breathing, but the breathing test confirms it. It's a little more accurate.
What's the breathing test? Does it let a match and you have to blow it out?
Don't make him laugh. Oh, Jesus.
That's not good. You just...
Hey, Bob, you're killing.
First time in his life.
Oh!
Next month couldn't come quick enough.
So, Tom.
Yes, Anthony.
Well, that was Opie, but...
Whatever.
What are you going to do?
We'll cut you some slack.
It doesn't really matter. Call him anything you want. Opie, Anthony.
So, Tom, since the last time we talked to you, what have you been up to? What have you been doing?
Gasping.
Well,
besides gasping. Jesus.
I was doing some work on our website. I sent you guys the
X-ray? Yeah, we saw your chest X-ray. It's up on our website. Interesting. There's some kind of spider-looking thing in one of your lungs.
Yeah, it's all scar tissue.
Oh, is it?
It wrapped around my bronchies.
Oh, wow. That doesn't sound good.
Breathing in is easy. Breathing out is hard.
Really?
That's what they give. Yeah.
You can, hold your breath. Oh. Yeah. All right.
You guys have me on a disadvantage. I already took my pain medication for my broken back.
What? You have a broken back?
Why do you have a broken back?
From the prednisone. It weakened my bones, and then so at some point in the past 6 years, I broke my back.
You don't know when you did it?
I'm pretty sure I know when I did it. It was when I was hit by a car.
Oh, my God.
All right. What the hell is wrong with...
What did you do?
Tom!
What happened to you?
Were you Hitler in the last life?
You're the reincarnation of Hitler.
Well, when it goes to that theory, I very well could have been.
So you were hit by a car...
Which broke your back, so you're taking painkillers for that. Not because your lungs are shutting down slowly.
No, it's for severe back pain.
Yeah, from the accident.
Right.
How'd you get hit by a car? What were you doing?
Breathing.
I was on vacation, and in Massachusetts, every corner has, yield for pedestrians.
Yeah.
And sure enough, the woman yielded, let me pass, and I'm looking to watch this car making a left. And next thing I know, I'm flying up in the air over this woman's car, breaking her antenna, landing down on the back of my head and neck. And the ambulance was saying, "Yo, dude, we're just getting off shift, man, and the hospital's an hour away. You don't look that bad."
God.
The aristocrats.
They took me back to my bed and breakfast, and the same woman that hit me was the same woman that delivered my pizza.
Oh my God! You know, you're getting everyone depressed. Let's play a little more music.
Anyone out there, 'cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Is there anyone out there, 'cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
Tom, you've had a string of bad luck.
You must be used to this sound.
Did you do, rape a leprechaun?
Burning all those Jews in my past
In a past life, right?
What did you do, man?
What do you do in a past life? Well, no one deserves this.
Did you work in a mirror factory and just went nuts one day?
Hold on a minute. Let's say hi to Molly in Massachusetts. Molly, what's up?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
I'm sitting here listening to this. This is just completely heartbreaking that this guy's living like week to week, and here I am smoking my 22-year-old healthy lungs away.
Ah, you're smoking, huh?
You're a fool.
Yeah.
Well, she's alive.
Hey, Tom, tell her.
I never smoked a day in my life.
Should have. Yeah.
Start now.
Heading down a path, not good. Making me, think about quitting because of this.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
At least my life meant something.
He can barely carry
At least my life meant
something. I am late on up.
I don't know.
I saved a girl from Massachusetts, a state I hate.
Yeah, you got hit by a car there, honey.
All right, listen, Chris from Staten Island has a problem with this whole thing. Chris, what's up? You're on with Tom from White Plains.
No, I don't have a problem with it, but you guys are going to hell in a handbag, bro.
Why?
Come on, man. Like, let me ask you a question, seriously. If it was somebody that you love, God forbid, would you goof on it as well?
We've goofed on people in our own lives, absolutely.
Yeah.
You gotta have a sense of humor in the end. Hey, Tom.
No, I do.
How about we ask Tom? Hold on, Chris. Seriously, Tom. Do you mind that we're doing this every week?
If I minded, I wouldn't have called back.
Yeah. See,
don't laugh too much, Tom.
Huh?
You guys got to do like a Make-A-Wish Foundation for this guy. Grant him a wish or something to make him happy. Come on.
This might end either with a wake or maybe a double lung heart transplant. Who knows?
Let him get his double lung heart transplant. Let the guy live forever. God bless him.
All right. Thank you, Chris.
How's that looking, Tom? How's that looking, Tom? Any prospects about the lungs and heart transplant or something?
No, not yet. Not yet. The lungs have to get a little more white.
They're pretty white.
Jesus.
The side view, man, it looks pretty white.
It's not like they're going to get better, so why don't they just put one in now? I bet if you were famous, they'd.
Huh?
They'll have to find a donor, and they don't want to waste, three organs.
Go to like Southeast Asia. They'll kill a kid over there for like $20 for you. Then you get a fresh set of lungs and a heart.
You can actually have sex with them first.
Yeah,
Kill them.
they don't care. Life is cheap over there. China.
As we move on with this whole thing, this could get really interesting. I mean, you could raise awareness for donor transplant.
We should do make a breath foundation.
Blow out the candle and make a wish. He can't do it.
Or Lisa Breast Foundation.
Well, Tom, I think you gave us a lot this week. We learned a little more about you.
Yeah.
That you have the worst luck in the world.
Well, stay inside, Tom.
And stop ordering pizza.
Yeah.
No, I did. No, I order the dinners.
Yeah.
You order the dinners?
You don't have to rush. You don't have to rush them as fast. They stay hotter longer.
Yeah. All right. Anything else we want to ask Tom today?
Wow. I'm punching out.
Clock in the background.
Yeah.
You're just punching out for today, right?
Punching out for today. That's right.
Tom, I get more questions about you than anything else we're doing on the show lately, and it's true that you're gonna kill yourself before it gets too bad, right?
Yeah. If I lose the use of my legs.
Why that could happen?
Why I have no feeling in them already. So,
what? Because of your broken back or the lung thing?
There's in my spinal cord, there's some lesions. And
What the hell?
You are a mess.
yeah, I hate to bring it all out. I'm not looking for pity. Yeah.
Well, you're not getting any on this program. We're just saying it's that is a bitch, man. Wow. You have lesions on your spinal cord, so you have no feeling in your legs?
Yeah, and on my hands, on my ring finger and pinky, and going up the glove. I don't have any feelings on either of those.
All right, obviously you're bringing us all down again, so we need some music to bring everyone back up.
All right. Yeah.
I feel better. I feel better, dude. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, you rocked it
Yeah.
out. All right, so what did we learn today from Tom? Not only does he have this awful disease where he needs a double lung heart transplant, he broke his back
after getting hit by a car.
They
gave him pain medication.
Yeah, but the car that hit him was the same car that delivered his pizza.
The ambulance guy was actually getting off work, so they really didn't want to take him to the hospital because it was a shift change.
Yeah.
So he has a broken back for that. Then now he's got numb legs, and he's got lesions on his spine?
Lesions.
Excuse me, on his spinal
Okay,
cord?
you don't have to apologize. It's,
mispronunciation Friday. Terrific.
Legions of Romans on his spine.
Just like the ones in my lungs.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I can send you a CT in my spinal cord.
Were you just sipping on something, or was that your lung actually?
Yeah, what was that? It sounded like you were
Draining.
finishing up a milkshake.
No, it was water.
Coming out of you, like you drinking?
No, I was drinking some water through a straw.
Oh, okay.
All right, well.
No, it was really my lung collapsing.
The character.
You gotta give it up. He's got a great sense of
The
humor.
only reason we're doing this, because the guy has a great sense of humor about it. Was that you doing a pity laugh?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
All right, Paul in Philly, what's up, real fast?
Hey, why don't you and Opie and Anthony put your celebrity to good use and try and get him a lung?
Well, maybe someone should...
Any listeners want to give up their lungs?
Yeah, how do we get lungs?
Yeah, we're going to cut open an intern?
No. I mean, just put out a call to a surgeon somewhere.
Well, this Tom is getting a lot of attention out there. So who knows? We'll see how this ends. I'm hoping it ends nice.
Yeah, he lives.
It's either going to end with some kind of transplant going on or a gunshot.
But if you live, Tom, know you'll never be on the show again. So this is your only chance at fame.
All right, Tom, any last words just in case?
Yeah.
Have a great weekend.
Oof.
All right, I like that. It's just,
Tom,
it's optimistic.
You know what we say to you? I hope you make it through the weekend.
Well, have a great weekend.
Thanks, little Jimmy.
That's Bob Kelly.
Bob Kelly, but again, it doesn't matter.
Oh, Bob, I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter,
After
dude. You're on
that
codeine.
harsh comment I gave you, too.
A weekend for Tom is 4 months. So
That's like 70% of his life.
Yeah.
At this point. He's like a mayfly.
I hope he lives.
All right, there's your update. Tom is alive.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Wait, don't say bye-bye.
Oh, no.
You mean you're just hanging up the phone?
I thought it was over. You said put on the music.
Yeah, but bye-bye is so final.
It really is.
Say so long.
Yeah.
See you next week, something like that.
We'll see you next Friday, hopefully.
Talk to you next week.
Hopefully, right?
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, I like the
God willing.
All right, thank
God
you.
willing.
Thank you, Tom.
It's starting to sound like Buddy Ebsen.
Thank you.
There
At the end of that whole
there he goes. Tom
episode.
from White Plains. He is alive. Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
You know what we got to do next week if Tom's alive? Because we're getting to know him a little more every week.
Yeah.
We got to do some kind of like Make-A-Wish thing. What does he want to do?
Yeah.
That we could do.
We
what
can
does he
help
want
him
to
out
do?
there.
Anything from hookers to a trip to Disney.
You can't really give him a hooker. He'd be out of breath.
Disney. That too.
I'm just saying.
Put him on the
anywhere in
Space
between.
Mountain.
It might be something simple. Who knows? We'll find out next week what Tom wants.
Hike Everest.
How about a tank of oxygen?
We'll find out, and we'll make it happen. That I'll do.
Climb to the summit of a speed bump.
I'll write that check next week. We'll find out what Tom wants to do.
What does he want to do?
We'll do a little Make-A-Wish thing
Maybe
with Tom.
we just blow pollen in his face.
That's not very nice.
See what happens.
I think we'll know what happens.
You gotta face your fears, like Murray said.
Face your fears. We're gonna blow pollen in your face.
Tom, you can't breathe. You're afraid of dying.
That's right.
Breathe in the pollen.
Gonna duct tape your mouth shut and then hold your nose.
Go ahead, breathe in the pollen. This is a good point. That guy from Philly listening on YSP is like, hey, get him some lungs. Well, Matt has a good observation. Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, you guys can't even get new bumper stickers. How are you going to get somebody lungs?
Damn, that is perfect. Good point, Matt. Good point.
You're going to get lungs.
You guys gonna get bumper stickers?
Well, we were meeting with Tracy yesterday. Supposedly the WOW stickers are going to be ready just in time for fall.
Okay, good.
Even though this is a great summer promotion, this Quick Out Wednesday thing.
The warm
takes
weather.
Like a day to make a bumper sticker.
Whatever.
Not in the corporate world.
I want to play the sweeper. Oh, the sweeper. I should tell people I don't have control of anything today, and it's freaking me the F out. I have to do a lot of pointing today.
See, this is what happens.
That's why I'm going to play with this pen. You're going to hear clicking, because I like Jimmy talks about he doesn't know what to do with his hands when he's acting. I don't know what to do with my hands if I have nothing to push in front of me.
Yeah, Opie usually runs everything.
So you're going to hear this all morning, because I have to do something with my hands.
Now you don't have a board to run. You don't get to cue the CDs, various sound clips. You got to point to people in another room. So we wind up talking like this.
Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, that's a sad sound.
So what do you think? Is he alive or dead? What do you think?
I'm an optimist, and I gave him a little more time, so I'm going to say alive.
Oh, I think you're saying I'm an optimist. He's dead.
He's dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom is still alive.
All right. Yeah.
Tom.
Yes, I am.
There he is. Tom, everybody.
Anthony, if you had the Space Shuttle Endeavour, you probably could have gotten you delauded.
Maybe he's on
His
good
sense
drugs,
of humor
too.
is dead, but he's still alive.
They say the sense of humor is the first thing that goes.
First thing that goes.
It can't be long now for Tom.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Tom, do you have trouble breathing and stuff when you walk? Like, is it hard for you to draw full breath?
On inclines. Like
not want to breathe.
So just flat surfaces.
Hey,
He's
Tom.
got to go to the Bonneville Salt Flats.
He's trying to move to Florida.
Hey, Tom, do you have stairs in your house?
Yeah, I live upstairs.
Can you?
Oh, do you have one of those seats like the Gremlin, the lady in Gremlins? Kind of goes up the stairs. Don't laugh too hard. Don't want to kill you.
Yes, just say LOL. We'll understand.
That's kind of cruel that you have to still live upstairs when your lungs are shutting down slowly on you. Can you go? Can you walk? Can you walk up the stairs live on the show today?
Yeah.
Oh, listen to him. Yeah.
All right. Why don't you take a little?
Hold on.
What?
We have to.
Wow. Don't you? You want? He makes you want to inhale. It makes me so claustrophobic.
Everyone breathe.
Anthony, you should have called me yesterday. I could have gotten you the allotted.
Oh, you take that?
No, I did for a while. Then they switched me over to morphine.
Morphine, huh? Is that what you take now? Stuff will screw you up.
Now I'm on Dorjeesic.
I thought he said, now I'm on Door Jesus.
The door of Jesus.
The door
He's
of
on
Jesus.
The door of Jesus.
A drug should be called the door of Jesus.
You poor bastard.
I'm on the door of Jesus.
What are you doing right now?
I'm going up.
Oh, he's going upstairs.
Let's listen.
All right, let's listen in. Is Tom alive? Friday. In full effect as Tom walks up the stairs today.
I went down and I just came up.
Oh, wow. It's not that bad. You sound like you just ran the marathon.
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't slept for 3 days, so,
Well, that's okay. There's plenty of time for a sleep. Almost an eternity, I would say.
Yeah, if I was you, I wouldn't sleep anymore.
Yeah.
That's gotta be scary every night.
You'll have plenty of time that with your dirt blankie.
Oh, no. I refuse to get put in the ground.
Oh, really? What plans do you have for yourself?
Oh, after the bullet goes through, they're going to move my body and put it in a crematorium.
So you would just want to get fried?
Right.
That's it. Burn you up a little, though.
I couldn't imagine being down there.
Who's getting your ashes?
We'll gift wrap them and give them to some child for Christmas. If it's worth the tots.
Toys for tots.
Hey, Tom, how old are you?
42.
42. Did we ask that?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, and are you married or anything? Or were?
No, single.
No kids or anything, right?
No kids.
You live alone? Do you have, like... No. You live alone?
I rent the top half of a house, and I rent some rooms out.
The roof. And do you have any relatives that visit you? Brothers, sisters, anything like that?
I have 1 brother, 3 sisters.
Oh, do you see them?
And, yeah, pretty much on a regular basis.
Okay, I thought maybe you were going to just be one of those people that they find months and months later.
Well, Tom's alive. Tom, after you hung up yesterday, I said that we have to do some kind of Make-A-Wish thing for you. Did you hear us talking about that?
Yes, I did hear that. Yes, I listened
yesterday.
To the show.
Last week, you mean?
Start to finish.
Did I say yesterday?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, last week. Last Friday.
He's talking about.
Yeah, see.
Last year
Tom
for
knows.
him.
Last year for him. Have you given it any thought yet?
Well, I sent an email to Steve to see if there's any kind of restrictions you have on budget.
Oh, great.
He's looking for maximum cash.
Thanks, Tom.
No, I'm hoping you can get this from one of your
lungs.
Yeah, Anthony can share a lung,
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
He wouldn't share a cab with you.
I'm very selfish, sir. I'm sorry. It's just true.
That's why I picked you.
Well, Tom, what are you thinking though? What do you want us to do for you?
I want to finish up a video, and I have an older computer, and now the battery just died.
Oh boy.
Maybe we could.
Last week.
Well, you'll join the battery soon. Don't worry, you'll see the battery again in the afterlife.
You just want a new computer?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So I was thinking like a MacBook Pro notebook.
Whoa!
This guy is killing
He wants a MacBook Pro.
I was thinking more. I was thinking more like we would give you a seat,
abacus.
A seat on stage when we do our virus tour in Jersey.
Well,
you opportunist.
That was the other thing. A couple of tickets to the
tickets to the show.
No sheet on. Yeah, of course.
I'll tell you right now.
No seat.
Look, we're doing P&... Oh, shut up!
Poor guy's going through life with like his whole chest feels like when you get an X-ray at the dentist.
Yeah.
You know that awful heavy
heavy
feeling on your
lead
chest?
feeling.
Feels like that every minute.
Hey, Tom.
Oh.
We're doing the PNC show next Saturday. If we wheel this guy on stage, or he walks on stage, and we introduce everyone and say this is Tom, and then we give you a seat right on stage on one of those couches there, Tom.
Well,
You don't want a stage seat?
a friend, and he's rather large. No, I'd rather be anonymous in the crowd.
Yeah, you got a big fat friend?
How are you going to be anonymous in the crowd?
Exactly. You'll be the one walking up the steps at a very slow pace.
Huffing and puffing at everything.
All right, so you want a MacBook Pro?
If you'd go for it, but if you don't, that's okay. You know, I'm.
Can you put it
on your generosity? But,
hold on, Tom. Oh boy. Well, Tom, let's negotiate. Could you at least put the MacBook Pro in the will, then you give it back to us?
I say you should have to walk on stage, though, if you want some MacBook Pro. I mean, you should have to make an appearance, dude. You got to earn it.
Yeah, you got to earn it.
You can't just show up and watch a show, and that's your earning the MacBook.
Right.
I think fair enough.
Could it be the September 15th show?
Yeah, sure. That's going to be the last stop on the tour. That would be perfect.
Can we get...
You're crazy, though.
You know what I want?
You want to go to the Philly show? All right.
Yeah. I want to get an old iron lung like they used way back in like the 40s and have him lay in that and watch the whole show from an iron lung through that mirror.
Camden, Tom is coming your way. He's going to be on that stage when we do the Virus Tour September 15th for the Philly area. All right, Tom.
With a friend.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, relax.
We'll set up an obstacle course.
Yeah.
You know, you have to jump over a paper cup and sit down.
Next week, if you're alive, Tom, what I want to talk about is, like, how we get you lungs and a heart.
Yeah, how do we do that?
I want to talk about, like, organ donations next week. Huh?
Maybe we can, maybe we can set up a foundation.
All right, we'll figure it out. All right, Tom, we got to move on. We got a break to do here.
Yeah, we know some people
all right.
over at Mac. Maybe we can help out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, Tom.
I got a China friend that's over in China looking for some guy he could whack and bring over on a plane. His private plane. So, Anthony gave me that idea No.
Don't try to blame that complete lack of humor on me.
Hey, he's...
a joke devoid of any laughter.
Jose Padilla was convicted of threatening to throw that joke around the nation's capital.
Hey, by the way,
the
rats you were talking about earlier in the show?
Yeah.
They're not around the club. They're in the Capitol and the White House.
All right, everyone. Tom is alive, so let's hit the sweeper. It's Is Tom Alive Friday. Tom, we'll be in touch, okay?
Hey. I hope so.
Just hey.
The rats are in the White House.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what we learned today with Tom. He's alive. He wants a MacBook Pro.
And he's funny.
And he wants to be on stage when we do the Virus Tour in Philly, September 15th. Well, actually in Camden, across the river there. So for everybody going to the show in the Philly area, you get to see Tom on stage if he makes it to September 15th.
Yeah, he's got to pull through. Come on.
He's a manly little prick, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really is.
All right, Tom, get lost. We're out of here. Is Tom Alive Friday?
Thank you.
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for
Little Jimmy Norton.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
That's right.
Live from Washington, D.C.
Opie, Anthony, Jim Norton, live from D.C.
Washington.
We just did Is Tom Alive Friday, and the instant feedback is just terrific. Dan in Albany, this bit could not end fast enough. Stephen S. from Bayshore, he has a couple of them today. Tom is alive, but he's killing the show. Let's see. Stephen S. also writes, Tom should avoid stand-up and just stay seated.
Look, the guy's dying. He's not a comedian.
Kevin from Philly, I hope Tom dies on stage right when he gets the MacBook Pro. Hey, Opie, I'm sitting here with Jason. We are out of Java logs. Can you stop and grab some on your way back to New York? Go F yourself.
Smart asses, all of them.
But there you have it. Tom is alive, and if he makes it to September 15th, the last day of our comedy tour, when we do it for the Philly area, we will bring him on stage. That could be really, really good, especially in front of the Philly crowd.
They'll love him.
Oh, my God.
The Philly crowd is always nothing but sympathetic, kind.
I just picture 10,000 Philly creeps just going, die, die, die. Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony show.
Ooh.
We got a dilemma with this Tom thing. It's creeping a lot of people out.
Is it?
Yeah. Why is that still playing? It's over here. Oh, it's over there? This bit is creeping a lot of people out. Is Tom alive? Because it's downright depressing. But what do? We started this thing.
Hey, every week he's alive is a happy thing.
True.
The doctors gave him 7 years to live. He's on year 6, which, well, it's kind of getting there. But every week he's alive is something happy. It's not depressing.
Read the message boards.
Really?
People are like, God, is this depressing? And then I ran into somebody, fan of the show, like, oh, God, I love the show, but that Tom thing, oh, my God, that's really depressing.
They're not a fan.
By the way, if Tom makes it to September 15th, he's going to make his first public appearance, as far as our show goes, on that stage for the ONA Traveling Virus Comedy Show.
Ooh.
I think he's going to sit on stage and all that. But, well, I got an email from his friend Bill. We're 40 minutes into the show, no Tom, by the way, which makes us all very nervous.
Ooh.
Is Tom alive? Information since last week, according to Tom's friend Bill. This is what Bill wrote. It all started with a flooded toilet.
Doesn't it always?
The second floor toilet next to his room and primarily used by Tom, but open to all the happy tenants of the rooming house, clogged and flooded the house.
Lives in a rooming house with a common bathroom?
That's the first depressing thing we learned about Tom today.
That's depressing.
All right, why don't we count how many depressing things are in this email, by the way? That's one. This destroyed the sheetrock and floors below. The one woman in the house to freak to the landlord. What? The one woman in the house freaked out, I guess, to the landlord. He mistyped there. We think she stopped the toilet. Tom, not being home, came back to the house to this disaster. After cleaning up, he was blamed for the flood. This caused him to get upset, flaring up his sarcoidosis.
Ew.
I know I spelled it wrong, this guy writes. And in turn, giving him chest pains. Jeez, come on. During this episode, his landlord gave him 30 days' notice to leave. Oh, my God. So, how can this day get better? Off to the cardiac unit at blank blank hospital in Bronxville. He thinks the unit has been outsourced to India.
Well, that seems to be what's going on in hospitals.
Now it gets better. Due to his condition, he is on a full regimen of pain control. This included methadone. Yes, it is used on addicts, but it's also prescribed for pain and can picked up from a pharmacy. Can be picked up from a pharmacy. Typos all over this email. Well, you know how his speech sounds on the phone? His body movements are slowed by the pain meds, and along with his joint problems, gives him a junky look sometimes. Well, whenever a new person asked what meds he was taking, he would tell them. They would follow up with, what clinic do you get your methadone from? This drove him even more insane, to the point he insulted his assigned doctor and country of origin. This doctor also declared him free of an incurable sickness because the x-ray was clear. His x-ray is like looking at a stormy sky. I do not know who they switch with, but I feel bad for the other guy who has Tom's X-rays. Also, they messed up the X-rays.
I think they switched it.
And they basically said that Tom is cured of his incurable sickness. Oh, how bad is this hospital? All right, I got that. Imagine just coming in, getting an X-ray, and the doc looking at you in horror. Anyway, this is pretty much his week. One last thing. His car has been declared unrepairable. Homeless, sick, and a dead car. Wonderful.
All right.
Signed, Tom's friend Bill.
Can I add something?
Yeah. Club Soda Kenny.
Yeah, I also got an email from his friend.
Yeah.
And he needs, like, a handicap parking spot.
Yeah.
So he can, like, bring him in the van and everything. There's 1 million handicap parking spots in the parking lot. You know, they're usually in every parking lot. They accommodate handicapped people. So there's my answer to your email.
Have a heart.
Are you mad?
No, it's like, like all of a sudden he's like...
You're bothered because Tom's friend wants a handicapped spot so we could get Tom on stage at the Camden show.
Not too many cripples come to our show. I'm sure he'll get a good spot.
Cripples.
Oh, my God, Kenny.
Not many people with polio.
There'll be plenty of handicapped spots for you.
So he's thinking if a bunch of handicapped people come and take up all the handicapped spaces, he wants a handicapped spot for the handicapped spots.
Yeah.
He wants a little extra.
Yeah.
What else does he want?
The list you pretty much had, and then the one extra thing he sent me is like, make sure you had a handicap spot. And you'll be taken care of.
All right, well, Tom hasn't called yet, so...
No.
Hopefully Tom will call and let us know that he is indeed alive. I think we got to get a Is Tom Alive update here. Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom.
On the Opie and Anthony show.
Ooh.
And we got to be honest with everyone. This was kind of a throwaway thing that happened about 3 or 4 Fridays ago.
Yeah.
And now we're stuck with this thing.
Aw.
This Is Tom Alive bit.
Kind of liking the little guy.
Yeah, we're getting to know him. Now we're in a little too deep here.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, Tom is alive. Tom!
Yes, I am alive.
How are you, Tom?
Had a very, very hectic week, actually. I spent the week in the hospital. I had a heart attack one day.
Wait,
we've just read the email from your buddy Bill, I guess?
Yeah.
And you had a heart attack this weekend? When? Or this week?
Monday.
Monday. And it's Friday, and what? You got better?
I just left the hospital against medical advice. The hospital, I might as well have been in Bangladesh.
Really?
Or Bollywood. There's more Indians there than in India.
Yeah.
And they...
Well, some Indians make fine doctors, though.
Yeah, a lot of them make fine doctors.
Oh, no.
Not the hospital you were at, though? No?
No. They come across as making fine doctors, but when a doctor said she's been a doctor for 15 years and asks, where do you get your methadone from? What clinic? And I'm like, clinic? I go to the pharmacy with a prescription. And she's like, that's you're lying to me, because that's not how it's done. I've been a doctor for 15 years and I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, maybe if you're a heroin addict, then you go to the clinic, the methadone clinic, and get it. But in your case, you use it for pain management?
They switched me to it, and it's used for pain. And as long as it's used for pain and is prescribed by a pain specialist, the prescription just has to say my name and for pain management.
Tom doesn't sound as sharp as he has in past weeks.
No.
Tom,
are you
is
on?
it the medication you're on?
I'm not even haven't taken it. I haven't taken it today.
Yeah, your speech is a little off.
They cut me off.
Oh, they did.
The hospital, once they heard methadone, they were treating me with the utmost respect, but once I said the word medications and methadone, they mistreated me. But my pain management doctor is, I gave them the names of all the doctors, and he's making a complaint to the New York State. And he says they're all gonna get in trouble, if not lose their license.
All right, Tom. Tom.
And
Oh boy.
and so the rooming house.
In trouble focusing.
Yeah. We didn't know you were in a rooming house with others, and you had a heart attack in the rooming house.
No, it's not a rooming house. It's a house. I rent the top floor, and then the guy rents 2 bedrooms on the other side of the house on the bottom floor.
Why can't you live on the ground floor? By the way, you have a tough time breathing. Why are you going up and down stairs?
Because it's the biggest area of the house. I wasn't gonna go. They showed me.
He's deteriorating.
Hey, Tom. So what happened?
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah. What?
Let's say my landlord, the stupid bone, gave me a call from England and said, I want you out of there in 30 days.
Why does he want you out of there in 30 days? Now we got to find him This is getting too involved, man.
Like you said, worst luck in the world, yes.
Wait, why does he want you out in 30 days? Try to focus a little bit, Tom.
Well, he wants me out because I refused to pay for the damage in the kitchen. I said I'd pay for half, but I wasn't even home when the toilet overflowed. And
so why are you paying for half of the damage that it caused?
Yeah, I wouldn't pay for anything.
So a toilet overflowed when you weren't even there. So someone was using this toilet, right? Everyone gets to use the same toilet.
He said, yeah, and he said the other 2 denied using it, so it must be my fault.
So what? A lot of water came out of the toilet because it was clogged and messed up your kitchen or something?
Somebody clogged the toilet, probably upstairs, probably downstairs toilet.
Okay.
And the toilet was, somehow running because he had some inferior guy come in here to fix some stuff, and the hot water is, the cold water is getting hot water.
I am so lost.
The toilet's
Tom.
getting hot water.
Tom, can I ask you something? Okay, are you there? Are you there? Okay, listen up. What's going on with you that's different now than last time we spoke to you? Because you sound confused and you're not really on track like you have been in past conversations.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm upset and a lot to get off and a lot to do. I'm trying to do a couple things here at once.
You sound like you are on something though, because you're slurring a little bit, and you're kind of.
I took a sleeping pill last night.
Oh, so you're still trying to wake up from that, right?
Yeah, probably.
Oh boy,
Tom, I'm worried because we're on vacation next week, so we're not getting an update for 2 weeks.
You think you got 2 more weeks?
We're not on vacation for 2 weeks, but by the time we roll around to the next Friday, it's going to be a 2-week period.
Do you think you got 2 weeks in you?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah?
I think I do. Yeah, because I want to make it to September 15th.
Well,
in Camden, you're going to be on that stage with us.
Oh God, that's what you're living for? What? We got to come up with something after that now.
Yeah.
We got to have a reason for him to keep going on.
Well, we're going to be throwing a Halloween party.
Yeah, we got a Halloween party.
Possibly in Boston, so maybe we bring you up to Boston with us.
And go to Boston?
Yeah, I have relatives up there.
All right, so you're invited to the Halloween party. Jesus Christ, we're going to have to keep coming up with stuff.
I know. Who are we kidding? We're really going to make arrangements for him to come to Boston?
Look, can we acknowledge something?
We have to.
We'll be lucky if we get him credentials to come backstage at Camden.
True.
We're in a weird...
I can't help him.
Yeah, how's he supposed to get there? What's he going to do, die? All right, thanks, Kenny.
We're in a weird situation here, man. This is like downer radio at its best.
If you want to drop the bit, that's fine.
No, we don't want to drop the bit.
No, you look forward to it, Tom. I could tell.
It's turned into more than a bit. It's,
Yeah, we're learning about
your life here.
A lot of things. We're learning there's some hospitals out there that are not as good as others, obviously.
Dave from Houston's got a good idea.
I don't see Dave.
I see
Houston.
Dave from Houston.
I don't see
line 3, Opie.
I don't say it.
He's on line 3. Dave?
Hey, I'm here. Good morning, guys.
How you doing? You got an idea for Tom?
Well, yeah, Opie, you got that extra guest room we were talking about before that's not being used.
Mm-hmm.
Tom can come down there and move in with you.
And you know what, Dave? Let me follow that up with a great point. Ope has an elevator. Tommy wouldn't have to walk up steps.
Jimmy,
that's true.
The great point better be when I'm not home that you live right next door and that you could help out in this situation.
I
hate you, David.
No, that's a great idea.
I hate you, David.
Tom, you
look. I got to be honest with you. I'm a very generous person, but Club Soda Kenny blew it for everyone. Now I'm turning my guest room into like a media room.
That's it.
Or a meditation room with little rocks and little like store bought waterfalls. Some kind of water motif.
How about...
Sorry, Tom, but Kenny wrecked it for everyone.
Are you afraid Big Duty's Tom would clog you on the bowl?
Yeah. We know it was you, Tom.
So Tom, you didn't even...
I wasn't even home all day.
Well, Tom, you didn't even explain. So why did this lead to a heart attack? And you were in the hospital pretty much the whole week.
I was really stressed out from... this Bones call. And the more I thought about it, the more I got upset. And I started to feel some chest pains.
Oh, boy.
And I called my doctor. He said, take a Valium. And see if you could, relax. So I did that.
That was his doctor's advice to chest pains. Doc, I'm going down. My chest hurts. Have some chamomile tea.
Try to relax. Maybe it'll just go away on its own. No one wants to be responsible.
Yeah, simmer down, Tommy.
Yeah. Stop overacting.
And
overreacting. Tom.
And so I went to...
Oh, boy.
Is anyone still
our last call?
This? I'm just wondering.
Oh, Tom.
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Are people listening to this?
No, I
all right, so the chest
have
pains,
a bad feeling about you, Tom.
Yeah, the Valium, the nap, that didn't help, obviously. Then what happened after that?
Well, the chest pain got worse and worse, and about 4 o'clock in the morning, it was, I couldn't stand it. So, I called the, ambulance, and, shout out to Empress Ambulance. And,
shout out.
He's doing shout
He
out.
does shout outs to the ambulance
company that is rushing him to the hospital with chest pains. Hey, shout out to my boys.
Shout out.
All right, go ahead, Tom.
They were pretty cool. And, they were pretty cool. And,
oh my God, Tom, we're running out of time.
They took me to the closest hospital, which is like the worst hospital in the world.
Yeah.
People are wheeled in the emergency room, and most of the time they're wheeled out the morgue.
All right, his sense of humor's coming back.
The guy was wheeling me down and goes, "Oh, here's the end of the line." I go, "Oh, don't tell me you took me to the morgue."
Wait. Did he just repeat it?
Yeah.
Oh,
So, Tom, do we have to find you a new place to live now?
No, I'm going to find it. It's my responsibility. I'll take care of it.
All right, anything else you want to say this week? Because we got to move on.
Okay. I'm sorry I'm not doing too good there, but hey, maybe I'll bounce back. And you all have a great week.
All right, so we learned that the landlord wants to kick Tom out. Tom had a heart attack. What else?
He clogs toilets.
You clog toilets, but you don't remember clogging toilets. You're going to be at the Camden show, the last date on our comedy tour, up on that stage.
He's a sleeping pill addict.
You like sleeping pills. The doctor wants you to take Valium for your chest pains. Oh, my God.
That's funny.
Sorry, Tom. I don't mean to laugh.
Doc, my chest hurts. I have a double shot latte, Tom.
Right. And what else? There was something else. Oh, Tom, you're still thinking about the gun and things?
Oh, yeah.
You're still thinking about the big ending?
Yeah.
Any closer to the big ending?
When I go back for the same tests they did at this hospital.
Yeah.
At Mount, a city hospital that specializes in it. I'll see what the real results are.
Oh, boy.
I think there's also a website, istomalive.com. They're giving updates. This whole thing is taking on a life of its own. No pun intended.
Life
there,
of its
Tom.
own.
Yeah. All right, Tom. Well, just in case you don't know, Tom eventually said he will take his own life when it gets too bad.
Well, he doesn't want to kind of just rot away or be a burden or, maybe live for another year incapacitated.
Right.
So he's kind of making up his own mind.
All right,
Take it
Tom.
one day at a time.
Anything else?
Yeah. Talk to me off air.
Oh, you want to get Opie's information so you know where to come to stay?
Yeah. Get Opie's address.
What's that?
Why do you need to talk to us off air? That's kind of creepy to us. We like keeping it all on above the table here.
My gift.
Oh, that's right. You didn't forget.
I got
to buy him a MacBook. I forgot.
Oh, that's nice, Opie.
Because you're trying to...
I sent Steve the specs.
What the hell is going on here?
You sent Steve the specs? Well, what you need for your
I
laptop?
asked him if he needed anything that I would find it in my heart to maybe help out.
Better get next day shipping.
Well, yeah, no kidding. Now, if I asked Tom, if I give you this MacBook, that you put me in your will so I can get it back, and then I'll give it to a relative or something in 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, no, you get it back.
And what video are you trying to complete? I forgot to ask you that last week. He's trying to complete a video, and that's why he needs a MacBook.
Yeah, great for editing video.
Absolutely.
The video is about sarcoidosis, pain management, and
It's going to be a scream on YouTube.
Yeah, no kidding. We'll add Benny Hill music to it to make it funny.
Yeah.
lung transplant. And then there's a funny video about
cancer
situation I once had. 2 weeks from now, I'll tell you more about it.
Maybe.
But,
I hope so.
When I finish that one you can put up on your website for fun.
We need a picture of you, Tom. You got to send a picture of you.
Oh, yeah, we do need a picture.
So we could humanize this a little bit.
Does he have a MySpace page? Is that?
You have a MySpace?
Actually, I am on FoundryMusic.com.
Of course you are.
Boy, yeah, I'm sure.
Can we see you, or is there a big flaming cog over your face?
I'm sure Steve officially owns you at this point. Who are we kidding?
I wanted to drive traffic. Slow Kettering.
The organ donor community is an untapped market.
Yes.
Yes. I wanted to drive traffic to Kohler toilets. They're uncloggable.
That's terrible.
Why?
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he's doing Steve lines.
Of course he is.
How do we find you on FoundryMusic.com?
It's probably under Dr. Nash 7.
Dr. Nash 7.
Dr. Nash 7. We can see a picture of you?
Pop them up there. Oh, this ought to take years and cost thousands of innocent lives trying to find this. That's not him.
No, you're
That's
not.
a sexy woman.
Yeah, you're not.
Are you a sexy woman?
You go as a sexy woman in your fantasy world?
No.
All right, we'll try to find your picture. If we find it, we'll pass it along to everybody else. All right, there you have it. Tom's still alive.
If not, I'll send you a recent one.
All right, Tom. Hang in there.
I mean, that one's from probably last year, but...
well, a lot of things
Hey, Tom, we're not going to be here next Friday, so the next update's going to be 2 Fridays from now. So could you do me a
might not
favor
either,
and just say your mom's box for us?
My what?
Just say your mom's box.
My mom's box?
No, say
your mom's box.
Your mom's box.
Your mom's box.
Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Well, that was downright depressing today. Learned a little more about Tom, though.
And not the upbeat
No.
Tom that we've heard in the past. This Tom, a little confused, a little slurred. His ideas weren't really put together very well.
And we're going to tear down a wall today. We're kind of stuck with this bit. You can't just, throw this bit away. Because I think he lives for this bit now.
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe we can make the updates a little shorter for everybody.
Just make it go away.
Make it go away.
This isn't exactly an intern in an elevator bit.
Can we just pull the shade down and make it go away like the old...
make it go away.
One word.
Yeah.
Also, today is Tom Alive Friday. We have not heard from Tom. 1 hour into the show, we have not heard from Tom.
Oh, no.
For the new listeners, we'll explain after the break what the whole Is Tom Alive bit is all about, okay? He's supposed to be on that stage a week from tomorrow when we do our last comedy show down there in Camden.
Yep.
Is he going to make it? Is he alive? We don't know.
Is he even alive?
Is Tom Alive Friday?
To
Lots
make
going
a
on
phone
today.
call. Because last we spoke to him, he wasn't sounding as good as he did the times before.
Well, he was in the hospital for heart stuff.
Yeah,
right?
and lung stuff, and
all right.
Ugh.
Hopefully we'll find out that Tom is alive after the break. And I'm not teasing it. We have no idea. He's not on hold, nothing.
If he calls, he calls. If he doesn't, he's dead.
There you go. It's Opie and Anthony. Good morning, bitches. Opie and Anthony.
Philly.
Huh?
You must be talking to Philly.
Oh, they like their bitches.
Mr. Woodcock poster's funny.
Mr. Woodcock? Hey, we're going to be talking to one of those guys next week.
The poster's funny. It's funny. I like it. He's standing there with 2 basketballs. It's good.
We're big fans of Stifler, though. He's coming in next week from from Mr. Woodcock.
That's a funny name.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Woodcock? All right, it's the O8 virus spreading across America. Just got another email.
Oh.
So I guess we've decided to kind of open the doors for my brother's bachelor party tonight at F.H. Riley's.
That could be trouble.
And then my other brother is calling, and we're going to do a little fishing way out east on Long Island, and he's hoping, like, boats come by with bikini babes.
During a fishing expedition?
Out east.
I don't know. I can't really see that happening.
Can you tell there's a lot of married guys in my family?
Gonna do some sharking?
We're going to do a little fishing, I think all the way out there in Orient Point, and my brother's hoping that someone finds our fishing boat and then flashes us.
I don't think anyone hangs out and does pleasure boating off of Orient. I think it's pretty much fishermen.
Yeah, it's the old school fishermen out there, right?
Sharking.
Yeah, we'll do some sharking.
Talking about working for a living. Yeah. Talking about sharking.
Yeah.
You got city hands, Mr. Hughes, from counting money all your life. Tie me a sheep shank. That's what you're gonna get, Quint. You're not getting any chicks out there cruising up. Hi, bikini babes. You know where that's pretty big? South Shore, and then the like lakes in Arizona seem to be. Every time I see boats on these lakes in Arizona, they are full of half-nude women, drunk off their ass.
They make great YouTube videos.
Oh yeah.
They're drunk in their bikinis, falling down into the water.
Yeah. It's very popular for the girls to just rip their clothes off and cruise around those lakes out there.
Yeah.
I think I want to retire there one of these days. If we ever get, if we get fired again, and
retire.
Can't get it.
We're not retiring.
I know. Can't retire. Jesus.
We'll get fired for the final time.
Yeah.
I never even thought about us retiring. No. I just know it's just going to end in a horrific way.
But they keep firing us, and Bob keeps getting us new jobs.
True.
That guy doesn't want us to retire or get fired.
That is not even a thought in my head.
No.
I just know it's going to end just horrifically.
Mm-hmm.
Just know.
Yeah, it's just going to be another, oops, did we say that?
Retire.
Oh, boy, the news is running with it. And then we get fired, and then it'll be, you know something, I'm just packing up. I'm going to Arizona.
And doing, like, political talk or something.
I'll find some little station so I can keep busy, and then get a boat and go on some of those lakes.
Hey, by the way, people are thinking that we're teasing the Is Tom Alive bit today.
No, we're not.
They're all expecting us to do the big reveal at 7:20, because everyone knows 7:20 is the time to listen to a morning radio show, because the most people are listening, so the radio show hosts usually have something a little special for 7:20.
Right.
Tom's not calling today. Let me tell you, we've been doing this bit for over a month, and I'm not going to lie to you. We tease it a little bit. We know he's alive, and we sit here like, when should we tell everyone Tom's alive? Tom hasn't checked in yet today. We're an hour and 10 minutes into this bit.
Tom, could you call?
For the new listeners, Tom, man, how do you explain this?
Tom is a guy. He's is he in his 30s?
I don't know. I think he might be older.
He sounded younger, but yeah, he's older, and he's got severe respiratory problems, like terminal.
Right.
His doctor told him that he had 7 years to live. And that doesn't sound bad until you realize his doctor told him that 6 years ago.
Right.
So he's pretty much on his last year.
Yeah.
He can't breathe. You can hear when he talks. Like sometimes he's okay, but then the last week was just, he was wheezing a little and couldn't really catch his breath.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's not calling, so
no.
I don't...
Screw. Hey, it's Friday, huh? How about that Friday?
TGIF, I say.
No, it's this.
TGIF.
No, we don't do the TGIF here. That's a bunch of crap.
I was TGIF.
It's this.
It's Point and Laugh Friday.
So
Yes,
obnoxious.
we do love pointing and laughing.
And of course, it's also this. Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Is Tom alive? Is he? Tom,
Yes.
are you alive?
I hope so. I'm speaking to you.
Oh.
All right, awesome.
How long, though? Oh, wait.
Tom's alive. We got some.
Oh. What seems to have happened to Tom?
That's all he gets today. Tom's alive. There you go. We'll check you next Friday.
Oh, machine gun. How do you shoot yourself with a machine gun?
We don't have time for his nonsense today. He's alive. We have a hot broad that was kicked off a plane. Much more important than talking about Tom and his
poor Tom
and his illness.
She is sexy too, man.
It's Friday. We don't want to be bringing these people down.
All right, so Tom alive. Good.
Tom alive. All right, moving on. Hey, is Tom alive Friday? Let's get this out of the way. Of course he's alive. Which one do I play?
Oh,
Number 2. All right, hold on.
I love the portable machines.
I know.
They never work.
Is Tom alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom is alive. Let's say hi to Tom. Hey, Tom.
Yes, Opie.
Tom. What's up, Tom?
How are you?
Good. Say hi to the Philly crowd.
Hello, Philadelphia. How are you?
They chanting die.
Well, but they mean D-Y-E.
Yeah, you got a few gray
No,
showing.
we don't. Someone yells out.
Yeah.
I know, sir.
You can't get anything past Philly,
Got to
man.
specify.
Tom, they're chanting die. What do you have to say about that?
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Did he just...
Oh, I thought he did. But he took their advice.
Right. Is there a delay on the phones? Is that what we're dealing with today?
I could use the DYE, but, I'm still waiting for God, or,
Did you just do a DYE joke?
Or...
Did he do a DYE joke? Yeah.
Tom.
Yes, Ann.
That was a good riff.
Yeah, that was terrific. So what's been going on with you, Tom?
Oh, no, not much. I was putting up a great legal team, digging up a great legal team for the past 2 years for a lawsuit.
Who are you suing
Johnny
and for what?
God.
Take up my
Listen, God.
Suing God.
You can't sue God. Sue your mother and the alcohol company.
Oh, that's
Sorry,
good
Tom.
advice, Jimmy. That's great. I might have a better chance of winning then.
Where are you calling from? You sound like that kid Danny after he went through the little TV machine in Wonka.
Why would the phones work on the road?
That's a rough one.
Yeah. So, Tom, you're suing who and for what?
My landlord for illegal eviction.
Oh, yeah, we went over that last time.
Illegal
Not
eviction.
only is Tom going to be dead in the next year, his landlord kicked him out of his
Yeah, he's going to be
apartment.
homeless.
Yeah, he's flooding the bathroom with his large movements. People can't go on vacation because Big Duty's Tom is flooding the entire house. I don't know what happens. I can't breathe too good, and I flush and fall asleep.
So, Tom, how's the week been?
Long, you know. It's like almost a year, it seems like.
Well, don't you want your weeks to go by, like, slowly and to feel long?
Yeah.
Wow, this is going somewhere, huh?
It's like he's on the moon.
There's got to be a delay in the phones because we can't have a conversation.
Yeah, there's a
with the
delay
guy.
in the phones.
Hey, Tom, you're going to be down here tomorrow for the virus show, right?
Over.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to
K
it.
to K12 to K to K1.
This is Apollo 13.
Yeah, we already did that joke, Tom.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't blow me.
They're chanting "die again," Tom. You're not really giving us much radio today. This could be the end of your bit. Use the phone cord.
Now they're giving him suggestions on how he should die.
Yeah.
Jump out the window.
Tom, how's your health?
Hold on, sir.
A little under the weather.
You're a little under the weather. Why? A cold or?
No, I'm still having resilient some problems from the cardiac incident.
Resilient problems or residual?
Don't you want to be resilient?
I'm still having problems caused by the cardiac problems from a couple weeks ago.
Oh my God, he's not going to be around for very much longer.
All right, Tom.
We'll see you tomorrow night, Tom.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night at the Tweeter
Maybe.
Center in Camden, okay?
Yes.
We'll introduce you to the Philly crowd. They'll be very nice tomorrow night.
Very sympathetic.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right?
I'm sure.
All right, Tom. It's tough to talk to you for whatever reason. I don't think we got the phone set up right or
And
something.
even if we did.
Who gives a crap?
Who cares? All right.
All right, Tom. Thanks. We'll see you tomorrow, or maybe we'll call you later or something. All right.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Tom.
Enough, Tom.
Tom is alive. Yeah. That's how we feel.
Wow,
too.
they love him.
Is Tom Alive Friday?
He's beloved.
Why does he have theme music?
I'm still standing.
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Well, that was exciting, huh, guys?
Wow, with the
Yeah.
phone delay was great.
Yeah.
It's like he was a correspondent from Iraq.
Hey, I hate to interrupt this, but let's just get this over with. Is Tom Alive Friday?
Ooh.
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
We saw Tom for the first time down there in Camden, New Jersey, and wow.
Well, he gets around, which is good. He's a little pale, I would say.
A little.
And I think that has to do with his lung capacity. Probably not getting that oxygenated blood into his face.
Into all the crevices of his body.
Yeah. You know, some of that blood just goes by still kind of bluish.
Yeah. Tom.
Yes.
Tom is alive.
There he is, another week. Wow, you're hanging in.
You're doing all right, Tom.
Yeah. I took a couple days to recover from last Saturday, but I had a great time.
You had a good time?
Why did it take you a few days to recover? You know, a lot of the listeners, they drink a lot at these shows, and they need a couple days to recover, but why did you need a couple days to recover?
Oh, a lot of activity, moving around. A long day for me.
How did that feel? Because you were kind of a celebrity there. People taking pictures with you and stuff?
Yeah, it was kind of a surreal feeling. But the people in Philadelphia are really cool, nice.
Showing the love, right? The city of brotherly love, they call it.
Yeah, Philly's going to miss us, too, when they take us off the air. But, yeah, they do love us, and they love you there, Tom.
And I appreciate everything, and I had a great time.
once he's just alive, really ain't much left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to make it short today, Tom. Anything else?
No, that's it. I just wanted to say that. I really appreciate it. And thank you.
That's cool. What was the favorite part of your time you spent there at the virus tour?
Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's got a heart.
Oh, well, let's get this out of the way. All right, hold on a minute. Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Let's get right to it. Tom is alive. Why are we stuck with this bit? Hey, Tom.
Yes.
Tom?
Tom.
Did he hang up? Just said yes and hung up?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, well.
Well, there you go. Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
There you go. Tom's alive. Very quick and painless.
Didn't you hang up on him like last week?
I guess maybe he's getting me back.
He
but
got back at you.
But he doesn't understand. He's not getting me back by doing that. He just saved us 10 minutes of just awkward and boring radio. We thought he would be dead by now, we thought. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. Phone number 877-212-ONA. Is Tom alive? Tom is back on the line here. Hey, Tom.
Hey, Opie, how are ya?
What's going on, Tom?
What happened?
Sorry about that. My cell phone died.
All right, no worries.
Should be joining us soon.
We should do Is Tom's Phone Alive Fridays.
That's all it was. His phone died.
I'm reading,
Got an update and hung up on him. Great.
Yeah.
What's that?
Hey, Tom.
I feel like we're dancing together, Jimmy, right now.
Oh, you sound really peppy today.
Yeah, Tom, you sound real good. You're alive, obviously.
I heard I'm caller 11.
Don't do jokes. That's not the reason you call our show.
That's not your bit.
I'd hate to have you collapse and die after an awful joke. We want to hear you going out with dignity, not with some awful line. How's your health, man? How you feel?
I'm feeling A-okay today.
Oh, good.
And there's a website dedicated to you called istomalive.com?
I believe so.
Oh, wow, look at that. This thing is just taking off.
Oh, yeah.
Setting the world on fire. So, Tom, what's the headlines with you? What's the bullet points? What do you got? You're still alive, obviously. Anything going on?
Not really,
Oh, wow, your website's terrific, by the way. I heard some snickering in the background because our staff decided to check out istomalive.com, and it just says yes.
Says yes.
That's your website.
One day.
That's how much someone cares about you. It's a white page with yes in the middle of the page.
Really went all out.
They give the date. It says, as of Friday, October 5th, 2007, yes, you're still alive.
And now they're going to have to update.
Hey, Tom, what happened? Tell me one thing this week that really you did that your breathing was very difficult through.
I had to carry some heavy boxes, and I dropped them all because I couldn't.
Ooh.
What was in the boxes?
Matchsticks.
Please let it be.
Poor bastard.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hold on, Tom. Let me please finish laughing at that. Because Ant's implying that your breathing is so bad that you were carrying like one of those little kitchen boxes of matchsticks, and you couldn't take it, so you dropped them like Henry Fonda at the end of On Golden Pond, dropping dishes.
Yes. Yeah. Why don't we try to figure out what was in the boxes that Tom was carrying besides possibly match?
Could be cotton balls.
I'm thinking maybe a box of tumors.
Oh, a box of oxygen.
a box of air.
Yes, styrofoam peanuts.
They were probably empty boxes that you just decided to put around your apartment to make cleanup that much easier for your family.
Oh, Steve from Bayshore is suggesting it's a box of shattered dreams. What could have been?
Was it a little box of gasps, and you'd open it up and it would go? What was in the box? I'm sorry, I'm teasing you, Tom. I don't feel right about that.
You dropped boxes because they were too heavy because you got a breathing thing that's going to eventually kill you.
Yeah.
So what was in the boxes that you dropped all over the place?
Stemware, glasses.
Stemware.
Stemware?
Now, where were you carrying them from? From where to where?
I was carrying them from the hallway. I just moved.
Oh.
No, you did?
So,
Are you talking literally like you just moved?
Hey, by the way, Spectro from Michigan, what if you found out that Tom wasn't sick at all? We met him at one of the virus shows this summer, and unless he has a great makeup artist, man, this guy is sick.
You're a little pale, that's all.
yes, I have a great pallor.
That has something to do with probably your blood not getting enough oxygen.
Yes. Is it weird when you eat and all the forks rush and stick to your fork?
I wonder if there were like, new lungs in the boxes that he dropped from the neighborhood kid.
A brand new pair of lungs.
A box of Breathe Right strips.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's all right. I fell apart too.
I was just gonna go with he was gonna operate on himself type of joke, but I didn't have it all figured out.
Me neither. I did Breathe Right strips.
We kind of saved each other there.
Yeah, we just collided head on. All right, wasn't your fault. Wasn't yours either.
All right, Tom. Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Besides the constant weight.
All right.
My ribs.
Was that another attempt at...
Yeah, see, anything he wants to get off his chest, his ribs.
Yeah.
Implying they're too heavy for him to even breathe with ribs on.
Oh, wow.
All right, Tom.
That heavy weighted thing, and it's a T-shirt.
I'm punching out.
Hey, by the way, Tom, because we're stuck with this contest, we get the best suggestions from our listeners. I want to give this guy credit. He suggests that we play... Let's do Is Tom Alive every other Friday.
Oh.
Rob from Cape Cod. I like the idea.
Is this the phasing out?
Well.
Well, no, because Tom might die.
Huh?
Tom, you're not going to die soon, are you?
Yeah.
Well, statistically, it's a year. Well, it's 9 months.
9 months.
Now he's just got 9 months. When we first started, it was a year.
Yeah.
How time flies for you, doesn't it?
It does. It seems like almost a year since I last spoke with you.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tom, you sound like you're doing pretty well, so hang in there, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
And have a great weekend, okay?
All right.
You too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom is alive. Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Sort of got ourselves in a jam up with that bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
He's insane. Let's get this out of the way. He's alive. Tom, White Plains, how are you, sir?
Great.
You're alive. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Any,
Sure, I'm not doing well.
What?
What's the matter?
It's not a good day for me.
Why? What's wrong, Tom?
Oh.
Just not doing well.
Well, why? What constitutes not doing well, buddy?
Yeah, what, like, are you...
A lot of discomfort, a lot of pain.
Oh, the pain.
Yeah.
Where does it hurt?
Where doesn't it?
If it's your ears, turn this show off.
Is it hard for you to breathe today?
I'm having difficulty breathing.
What happens? Can you take a deep breath?
No.
What happens when you try to?
Oof. Oh, wow. This freaks Jimmy out, by the way.
Yeah.
Jimmy gets very, almost like a respiratory claustrophobia.
Yeah.
You get.
What do you feel like? There's something heavy on your chest?
It feels like a python around me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, rapid squeezing.
Constricting your chest.
Have you been to the doctor lately, Tom?
You talk to your doctor.
I have an appointment next week.
Next week?
Can't you move
For
up
you,
your-
that's like a normal person having an appointment 18 years from now. I don't mean to laugh, but I did.
It's okay. That's why I love you guys.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Did you hear the inhale there?
Can you take a deep breath? I want to hear you take a breath, Tom.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
That's all the air you take in?
That's all I can do today.
Why are your like little air pipes all clogged or swollen? What are they?
Just rainy days are not very good for me.
Yeah, rainy days, huh?
Why?
The air's thicker.
Oh wow.
Air's thicker.
Thick air in his lungs, he can't breathe it in. That makes me hard to breathe.
Wheezing.
Tom, I'm with you. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Yeah.
Especially rainy Mondays.
Yeah,
way to combine it. Good point.
That's good, Tom.
I think I just saw that on Pal Talk. People suggesting, someone suggesting that he should be a patient on house. He's just got such a horrid disease.
Yeah.
On the next house, a man that can't breathe on rainy days. Catch the next house. Will house have to kill an infant to save the man? I don't know, Willie.
And he's got to avoid Mondays. That's his cure. Somehow House is going to, figure it out where the guy avoids Mondays.
This man can't breathe on Mondays. That's impossible. No, it isn't. I've seen it before. I'm House.
House develops a time travel machine so he can avoid Mondays.
Watch House pop his pills and save everybody.
Tom, see, we got Tom laughing. That's good, because...
not laughing, he's gasping for breath.
Oh, are you
my
laughing
God.
or gasping?
He's laughing.
That's great. He's laughing to death.
You know what you got to do, man? 'Cause if the rain makes it bad for you, honestly, man, you got to move to Seattle.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, we got him laughing.
He's,
This is sick.
he's like, he could drown in drizzle. He's like, that's very horrible.
All cloud lungs. Big, thick, cumulus clouds in his lungs blocking everything up.
Tom, you're doing a service out there. I'll prove it right here. Ryan in North Carolina. Go ahead, Ryan.
Hey, it's Brian. But listen,
Brian, yeah.
Once Tom started this whole thing and you guys started with him calling in every week, I quit smoking immediately. I don't know what it was. I've been smoking like 15, 16 years, and I just had to quit. This guy's ridiculous. I just want to say, and also I wanted to tell you guys, listen, I've been listening to you for a long time, and the only replay I haven't heard you guys play is when you sent Stinky down to WONA. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Oh, yeah.
We lost a bunch of our tapes, though.
Had a whole field trip where we sent Earl down there, right?
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
Earl go? And
Yeah, this guy's been lingering for a while. We'll try to find that and throw it on the old radio, all right?
Definitely find that, because I took that whole week off of work just to sit home and listen to you guys do that. That was hilarious.
a waste of time.
Yeah, we found a radio station. Their call letters were WONA.
Yeah.
And we sent one of our guys down there to see what their station was all about. And
I remember that.
And it was a road trip, and we had the whole road trip on the air, and it was a whole big thing that took about a week. And then the big payoff.
Messing with them.
And then the big payoff, nothing happened when they were there.
Yeah.
It was Wyona or something like that?
Winona?
Winona?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, maybe we'll check in with those guys.
Winona.
It's been a while.
Cool.
All right, Ryan.
I do that. Later.
Thank you, sir. Hey, Tom, everything else all right? We got to move on here.
Yeah, I'm punching out.
All right, Tom, we'll check in with you next Friday, okay?
Okay.
We've been doing this, we changed a bit to every other week, but I think we should go back to every week, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Every 20 minutes.
All right, Tom, hang in there, okay?
Yeah, well,
Take care, guys.
hang in there.
Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony.
Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
Opie and Anthony Show.
We're kind of stuck with this bit. From White Plains, it's Tom. What's up, Tom?
Not much, boys. How you doing?
Hey. What's the update today? Huh?
You're killing me today. I'm a little hungover from a medication they use.
Oh.
You're hungover from medication?
Yeah, they used to stress my heart for a test Wednesday.
Oh.
You did a stress test?
And you're still feeling it?
Well, it was a chemical stress test, a nuclear one. They put it in a PET scanner.
I'd imagine your stress test would be you just playing with a butterfly.
Yeah, he swats at it once and he has to sit down for an hour.
You in a butterfly net.
How'd you do on the stress test?
Yeah.
I'm going for further tests next week, so no, not good.
Oh, boy.
What are they saying?
What's the prognosis here?
More thickening of my right atrium.
What's that mean?
Right ventricle, rather.
Your right ventricle is thickening?
Yeah, so it's not pumping as well, the blood.
Oh, boy.
Back to the lungs.
Oh, boy.
But, you're killing me today with the wood stories.
Can they make it pump? Can they thin your atrium?
No, it goes from the body to the atrium, from the atrium to the right atrium, to the to the right ventricle, back out to the lungs, back into the left atrium.
He would know.
Back to the lungs.
Let's all just take a deep breath.
Well, it sounds uncomfortable. That freaks me out when you talk like that. I can't breathe.
That's why we all need a deep breath. Let's do some yogurt.
Yogurt?
Yeah, I always called it yogurt.
When you were born.
Tom, deep breath.
Yeah.
Give us a deep breath.
Oh, right now the birthday candle just kind of wavered to the left and popped back up and gave him the finger.
In a cage match, you versus the candle's still winning. You just,
every time.
Every time.
Poor bastard.
All right, Tom, we're trying to keep
hurt to listen to.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa, whoa.
It was just a follow. Is it I Can't Say That Friday?
No.
Damn it.
But you do get that type of reaction when you hear him breathe, so. People freaked out by the breath you just took?
Old walnut lungs.
That's awful.
Hey, Tom, one more time.
Oh, God. Oh.
That's awful.
All right, Tom.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was his fault all along? Like he realized that he was wearing like shirts and vests made out of bricks.
Where would you get that, Jimmy?
He just didn't know. Like he was wearing these big, heavy lead vests. Like they just keep me warm. 78 pounds.
All right, Tom.
Good luck, man.
All right. Yeah, no, don't punch it. Just say, I'll talk to you later. I'll see you later or something.
For the noob.
Good luck, bro.
All right, for the newbies out there, Tom from White Plains is slowly dying, and he's a big fan of the show. And
good luck, bro.
He called us out of the blue one day and said that he's got this thing that is, I don't know, his lungs are slowly but surely turning into cement. That's the best way to describe it.
Like everything's hardening inside of him. His lung tissue, his heart tissue, everything.
And here's the creepy thing. When it gets really bad, he swears, just repeating what he said, he's going to take his own life.
Yeah, he said when it gets to the point where he, can't do anything, he's just going to blow his head off, I guess.
So
live on our show.
So every time we go to the phone, it's a little touch and go for us.
Yeah, we don't know.
Taking the inside the program a little bit because he swears that he's going to take his own life because he's not going to go through that hell.
Hence,
when it gets
is
really
Tom
bad.
alive?
Exactly.
We never really do know.
So what would we do if he was going to kill himself on the show?
We would have to make believe we don't want that to happen.
Exactly what we would have.
Jesus.
No, don't do it.
Hey, no, Tom.
Pull the trigger, break is coming. Don't do it on commercial.
Can you do it at 7:20 for our pinpoint listening? It's open. We got Tom from White Plains on the phone. Let me explain. He's our Make-A-Wish kid, and he just refuses to die. So let's say hi to Tom. Tom, what's going on?
God.
We were trying to do the right thing. We started this bit called "Is Tom Alive Friday?"
Right.
Well, I don't know, a year ago, I think, and he's still hanging on.
Yeah. He was on death's door. One foot in the grave, the other on a skateboard, and he's just hanging in.
We felt like we thought it would be a great bit, follow this guy as he dies within the next few months. And we had to like give up on we actually had
that's hilarious. I mean, that's a good.
Well, but as a radio show, we actually had to sit around and go, you know what? We got to drop the Tom is alive bit because he won't die.
Hyman Roth.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
you're going to learn that
Roth.
Tom was faking the whole thing. Is what you're going to learn.
Well, Tom, what do you got today, buddy?
A couple things. I want to say hi to Larry.
What's going on, Tommy?
He only has a few minutes, so let's go.
Are you talking about Tom?
Well,
oh.
Huh?
Well, I'm getting ready. I'm having some problems, so it started in July.
Yeah, I do.
What happened?
I'm having some problems with my neuromuscular, and
I thought it was lung problems.
well, it can involve any organ. It's in my lungs and my heart.
Oh,
It's
boy.
also in my spinal cord.
So basically, what you're saying is this bit's almost over.
Bit's almost over. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I'm cleaning the gun.
Oh, are you? Because he said when it gets to the point where he really can't function anymore, he's just going to end it. He's not going to sit there and be a burden.
Dude,
I'm sorry, Larry.
You shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing at that.
I'm making you laugh.
I keep thinking it's set up.
But Larry's got a great sense of humor about it. He's, been a part of the program for a while now.
Of course he does.
Larry's called into many, many morning shows over the years. He started that way back in the day. I mean, this is a good bit, right? You can understand a good radio bit.
You're darn right. And let me tell you something. He's got that's the cool thing about him. He's got a good sense of humor about it. I mean, that's why he's living longer and longer, because he's got a good sense of humor about it, and he knows what's up.
The creepy part, one day though, he's gonna,
Well, I hope he don't do that.
Well, he said he is, right, Tom?
Yeah.
Tom, now what?
Tom, don't do that. Just I tell you what, get you a bunch of Baywatch stuff. Just go out with a Baywatch marathon. That'd be nice.
It gets him, I guess, he's a lot of pain. Does that suck?
Yeah, a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort.
Yeah.
Larry's so comfortable, I think.
And then just the fact that you really can't do anything that you used to enjoy doing because,
Larry, you're distracting us. We're doing our big Is Tom Alive interview here, and you're just very uncomfortable over there. Larry's too big for this bit, I think.
I'm making no comment on this.
He's doing Regis and Kelly right after this?
He's got to leave in, mere
that's funny, because Regis is in the middle of the same kind of bit with another guy. He's got a guy called up.
We're waiting for him to die. The guy hangs in there. Come on. We got Larry the Cable Guy coming up, and I hope our other guest dies. So he's angry. Regis is always angry.
Oh, yeah.
Perpetually mad.
Yeah.
But the bit with Regis is himself.
Why don't you die? Hey, Tom, what,
You're not on our show to make jokes, Tom.
What kind of gun do you own?
I own two weapons. I own a Walter PPK.
James Bond.
And a Beretta F92.
Okay, look. Now, hello? Oh, boy.
Hello?
Is he...
Hello?
Like the sack of potatoes dropped to the floor.
Hello? Tom?
Tom?
Tom? What's wrong, Larry?
Boy.
Tom? You can appreciate a good bit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is hilarious.
See, the problem is...
Hilarious.
the problem with us, though, these bits are very real. They're, that's the twisted sense of humor we have. Well, and we really did get frustrated with the guy. We brought him up on stage during our comedy tour.
Right.
We did everything we could for the
So
guy.
basically, it's been going on 10, 15 years.
It's way too long.
Right.
Yeah, too long. Imagine if he got to the point where he was finally going to do it and end it all, but then the neurological problem affected his trigger fingers and he can't do it.
I think
the irony.
I think he's faking. He's doing it to get on the air.
Yeah?
It's got to be. It's like Ronnie Millsap. He's been faking all these years.
Well, then he's got a good makeup artist because we met Tom.
Wow. Yeah, he's a bit of a problem.
He's not getting the proper oxygen because I guess his lungs are basically turning into cement. Slowly.
Yeah. His look at Terry O'Quinn's.
Let's say hi to Tom in White Plains. 877-212-ONA is our phone number. Tom, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Oh, this is Tom alive?
Yes.
Tom. Yes.
Oh.
What's up, Tom?
Guess he is.
I just want to say, who's ever bad-mouthing you is a complete idiot. I've known you for, listened to you for a couple of years, but known you personally for just, 9 months. Who's ever bad-mouthing you, they're complete morons because, you have your, great persona on air. I love it. It's great. I met you and Ant off air and completely different.
The disease has gone to his brain.
I think it's really interesting that, like, his last few breaths he's using to really help my cause.
Yeah.
I gotta.
What a guy.
I gotta respect.
I've never wanted someone hung up on so bad.
I know.
The guy's lungs are turning into cement in front of our eyes, but you know what? He's gonna stick up for the show. God bless you, Tom from White Plains.
I love the quick amendment he made. I've known you about listening to you.
Right.
Big difference. Go ahead, Tom. Sorry.
You should have said, you've been listening a long time, and I acknowledged you for maybe, for 5 minutes.
He went to high-five him a traveling virus on the way by.
Tom, you all right?
Yeah, hanging in there. Barely.
Barely.
I just was listening to you this morning, and it kind of upsets me to hear that people have to attack you.
Well, I'm not surprised. I understand why this crap happens. And obviously this person has deep emotional issues that someday he's gonna have to deal with. You can't avoid it forever, and this is what you gotta deal with, unfortunately.
Yeah, there are a lot of morons in the world.
All right, Tom, you're making everyone uncomfortable. I really appreciate you calling.
Just the way you talk.
Yeah.
You're waxing philosophic.
Yeah.
A lot of morons in the world.
And I think we met you a year ago, man. You made it another year, Tom. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, July.
Old matzo lungs.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. That takes a lot of energy,
That was
man.
2 months off your life right there.
One chuckle.
Right. Stephen S. from Bayshore, 9 months to Tom equals 17 years.
Poor
God, I've known you 17 years, Tom? Wow. I was.
It just seems like yesterday.
Yeah. All right, Tom.
I'd listen to that.
Would you?
Tom.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Tom.
A second of it.
Yeah.
We got Tom in White Plains. How are you, Tom?
Not doing too good anymore. And I want to say you guys entertained me for quite a bit.
What's the matter?
I just was going to say goodbye.
What?
Things are getting a little harder.
What, the breathing and stuff?
Yeah. After this heat wave, I was just like, forget it.
It was the heat that got to you?
Heat, humidity.
Yeah, that'll really screw people up.
So what is it? You just it's like breathing. It's like having a weight on your chest, right?
It feels like I'm drowning.
All the time?
Yeah. So, thanks. I enjoyed everything.
Well, Tom, what do you tell? You're signing out. I mean, that's probably not the. What are you doing?
Yeah. Why don't you, hang out for a little while longer?
Well, my mind's made up. It's not that bad.
What did the doctor say to you recently?
One doctor said, I don't want to see you anymore. You're too much of a pain in the ass. Because I have too many complications. And I didn't get to the specialist, because it's a hassle to get to the city. So, it's just,
You know?
Well, what the hell are you implying here, Tom?
Well, you said we could do this on XM.
Do what?
Well, if you're talking about suicide, it's just a dumb radio goof, dude. I mean, nobody wants you to do that.
Yeah, I don't think we really want you to,
For real, we don't.
off yourself on the air. Jesus.
Well, I promised.
Well,
No, we didn't take it for real, man.
You can break a promise. When were you planning on doing this?
Well, I have a weapon loaded.
What?
Cock.
Oh, Jesus.
And it wouldn't take more than half pound of pressure. But I don't want to bring anybody down.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Jesus, Tom.
What about your family and stuff, man?
They're aware of it.
Did you write a note?
Yes, there's a note.
Like, what is it that's making it so unbearable that you can't just, like, hold off till tomorrow or give it a couple more days? I mean, it sounds...
Hold on for one more day.
I mean, the heat wave is broken. I mean, it sounds stupid, not like it's big consolation, but I mean, what's the immediacy or the need to do this now? It's stupid.
Well, it's not going to get better.
Yeah, but...
It doesn't sound like it's gotten a lot worse.
Oh, it actually has.
It has?
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. Did,
In what way?
Well, the joints, and I wake up every morning hacking up half a lung.
Oh. What does your note say?
I don't want pity.
What does your note say?
It says, "Hey, have a great run. My time is now. Have fun."
That's it?
That's it.
You need to punch that up a little.
Yeah, you might want to read some Walt Whitman.
Yeah.
Before.
Like,
Tom.
Yeah.
Tom, what are you doing, man? This is ridiculous.
Well.
Do you have insurance? Do you have insurance?
What's that?
Do you have insurance?
Yes, I do.
So they're taking care of your bills. I mean, what is it that you need? Even though I know it's obviously, a crappy condition you got, but what is it that you need that you're not getting?
Like, kind of like life.
Well, I mean, do you not have friends? I mean, is it a woman? I mean, I know it sounds silly, but what is it that life is too general?
It's to do simple little things.
It's quality of life, I guess is
quality of life.
Yeah, pretty bad. What kind of weapon do you have there, Tom?
I have a choice. A Walter PPK or a Beretta 9mm.
Dude, why don't you do this?
I wouldn't use those.
Or an AR-15.
Why don't you? I mean, look. Why don't you just at least let us do something like have some kind of a get together with you or something like that? Like seriously, like in the studio, bring
a
chicks in.
get together.
Not a goodbye party, but just something to liven things up a little bit. This is just morbid. You don't want to do this. I mean, it's not.
No, that's morbid.
Can I have your guns?
Why don't you give Anthony your guns? He'll carry them around the house all day.
Yeah.
Well, one will probably be used as an evidence, but I'll put the other one away. And I'll will it to you, Anthony. I'll call my lawyer.
Why don't you hold off?
Of course, I don't want your gun.
Why don't you hold off and at least come into the studio?
No. There'll be guys with nets.
No. Yeah, Tom, I don't think this is a good idea.
Well, I'll give it some thought. But,
why don't you come into the studio? Not with the guns, obviously, but seriously, why don't you come in tomorrow, and we'll see what we can do to get a couple of broads down. And again, not as some morbid farewell thing, but just something to at least, have a good day, have a good, that's my idea of at least a good time. That shows you how shallow I am. But I mean, why don't you just come down and hang a little
You're
bit?
as shallow as his breathing. Poor Tom. He can't breathe. Oh, that hurts to laugh.
Oh, God. Oh, that was funny.
Jesus.
Tom, let us talk to you. Where do you live, Tom?
I live north in Westchester.
What road?
I'm not giving that one.
Tom, let's call some people for you.
No. I'll give it some thought.
All right.
And I just want to say thanks. On either way, you guys have been great, and you're all really good people.
Why don't you say thanks in person, though? This is just kind of a stupid way to go out. I mean, you can't hold off for a couple of days. It's not like it's going to be 300 degrees tomorrow. I mean, why can't you hold off for a couple of days? There's no reason to not hold off. Nothing is that immediate.
No. I mean, I've been living with the pain and the breathing, so I try to grin and bear it. So they say.
Well, how about this? Is there any way, like, we have a tremendous platform here that we have doctors that listen or whatever, that anybody that knows anything that maybe you're not getting the enough stuff, like maybe because you have insurance and they're not giving you the proper treatment, maybe somebody who knows more could suggest something or recommend something that would make your quality of life a lot better.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we're putting the word out there. Don't be an idiot and do something stupid like that when all of a sudden we get a call tomorrow from somebody that said, oh, there's this new experimental thing that actually works nicely.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to put any blame on you, so,
It's not about blame, dude. It's about why don't you just hold off?
Yeah, some people have gone through life with a lot more pain than even you're having, I'm sure. Imagine going through life with the last name of Tarbox. And she's still, alive. She hasn't tried to kill herself.
Uh-oh.
Oh, laughing.
Don't make him laugh.
Oh, my God. That one lung.
For the people that are confused, Tom from White Plains, we got a call from him, I don't know, well over a year ago at this point. And his lungs are basically turning into cement slowly. And he told us that when it got really bad, he would kill himself.
So, why don't you...
And so, I guess today he's saying he's going to kill himself, and now we're in this position. And we don't want you to kill yourself, Tom.
Yeah, why don't you come in, dude? Sir, for real. Why don't you come in tomorrow? And look, we're not going to kidnap you and make you not do something. You're an adult male. If you really are hell bent on doing this, there are coming days you can do it. I mean, there's no one saying that we're going to stop you forever, but at least come in and like. We have the word out there. Let's see if we get any responses from people in the medical community who know what they're doing. It could be you just might have seen some crappy doctors if your insurance isn't great, dude. That happens all the time in this country.
Well, I'll say there are some very crappy mental health doctors out there for depression. And I feel sorry for people who have, major mental illnesses like schizophrenic disorder or bipolar. There's morons out there.
You should just go to Afghanistan and look for bin Laden. Like, just grab your gun, go there, and then walk around and just start shooting people. So until you hit bin Laden.
I just
gotta, kind of do something with your last few days.
Yeah, I'm gonna need and actually do that.
Just trucking through the mountains would be a little rough for him, though.
He would get 3 or 4 steps in and
start hacking.
Have to take a rest.
Hey, man, do you know what a palliative medicine specialist is? I just got a text.
A what?
A palliative. I just got a text from Dr. Steve, who's a palliative medicine specialist, and he said that he could obviously have some suggestions for you. Or whatever, but dude, you're giving up a little too quick.
Hey, there's a few people on the phones. They're just dopes. They're like, what a effort. This is BS. The guy is the real deal. We brought him on stage in one of our virus shows, and wow, he's not in good shape.
Yeah, no, he's not looking for attention. He's really depressed, and he's really got a thing going on that he's had for a while. And I can't say I comprehend it.
We got Dr. John on the line with Tom from White Plains. Dr. John.
Hey, John.
The question, is that AR-15 a Bushmaster?
What's that?
That AR-15 you have a Bushmaster, so I'll give you $500 for it.
All
Ooh,
right.
look at that. He's trying to buy his guns.
All right, well, there you go.
But we have this is real.
Do you have his address? I'll go there first.
He's just a douche.
He'll go there first. See, Tom, you still got a sense of humor.
Yeah, Tom, the world still needs your sense of humor.
Don't even kill him. Just shoot his phone so he can't have any awful jokes on the radio shows.
Yeah.
Just feel, it was a fun bit when we didn't know you.
Yeah.
Now we know you, kind of met you at one of the gigs.
We met you? Go ahead.
Yeah, you and I have a picture together, Jimmy. I photographed with my part out, so because you said I ruined it. So I've been meaning to email it to you.
Wait, you did what with your part out?
I photographed myself out, and
why?
So
what's the point of us having a picture together? I don't want just a picture of me. I know what I look like.
I know what you said. Well, you ruined the picture with you in it.
Oh, you implied he's a picture ruiner.
Oh, well, I was probably kidding, Tom. If it's a picture of you and you're kind of half of that.
Jimmy, I know it was a joke, but I figured I'd just continue with it.
Well, you know something, Tom? Even though it might look bad right now, the pendulum is swinging back the other way.
Yes.
So, things could get better.
Coming towards my head.
Get out of my way.
Hey, dude, would you come in tomorrow? At least do it like an in-studio interview. I mean, why not? I mean, what's it gonna hurt? We're not gonna straitjacket you and make you do. We can't do that legally. Why don't you just come in? What are we gonna do?
We can, but
we got people that want to drive you in tomorrow.
Can we do it the second half?
What do you mean? Yeah, well, if you want, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Tom,
we'll have you brought in here at like 8 o'clock or something. We'll eat something. It's for real.
I can take a train and.
Yeah, or let somebody pick you up.
All right. It sounds like you're not going to shoot yourself today, which is very good news for everybody.
Unload your guns.
Well,
how about you unload your guns live on the show?
Yeah. Not through the barrel.
Not through the barrel?
Not through the barrel. Just, pull out the mag and get the round out of the chamber.
Whoops. Hello?
Yeah.
I'm here.
What was that?
There was one in the chamber.
That was... You just fired your... What was that, the 380?
No, it's another... It was another 9mm, Walter.
Jeez.
Was that just a round that was fired?
Yeah, it did sound like it.
Where did it go, Tom?
I think I just killed my neighbor.
Well, I certainly hope not.
He's joking.
Yeah. Dude, why don't you just... You're obviously in a bad mental state right now. Look, I'm sure it's horribly depressing. But why don't you just, come in, either take the train or somebody will come get you, and just, just hang for a little while. What's the worst that's going to happen? We force you to listen to Steve's old music? Sorry.
Great stuff. Pendulum is swinging back the other way. And out of my way. Jeez.
Why are you laughing?
That was a damn good joke.
Oh, that's good.
He's out of his mind doesn't mean he doesn't have great taste in comedy material.
I'm not listening for humor right now. Excuse me. Tom, unload the guns, please.
Yeah, for real.
No pulling the trigger. And get one out of the pipe there. What are you doing?
And was that really a round?
It sure sounded like one. It had that resonance, that ringing sound.
Yes, it was.
Where did it hit?
It went into a concrete wall.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, it kind of did sound like he's in a concrete... What, are you in a basement or something?
I live in a ground floor apartment.
Okay.
Hey, Tom, I just got a text from my friend who's a doctor, and he said he needs palliative medicine, whatever that means. I can hook him up in his town. He probably might know a doctor for you. He said patients whose symptoms are controlled do not want to commit suicide. We can get his symptoms under control. So what's the worst that's going to happen? I mean, that all of a sudden they give you stuff that makes life better?
Hold on a second.
Uh-oh. I don't like when he says that.
What are you doing?
No. All came in. It's coming in, but...
Who's coming in?
A call?
My sister's calling me.
Oh,
Of
okay.
course she's calling you. She doesn't want you to kill yourself, Tom.
Yeah.
Did you unload the guns at least?
Yes.
Do you want to take the phone call from your sister?
No, I'll call her back and if I hang up.
Hey, when we're off air, would you give Travis your number? We don't have to give me your address or anything creepy I don't want to give out, but just give me your number so we can contact you.
Yeah.
You're the first person we've been nice to in 2 years. Please don't make us just give them the number.
I know. Actually, that's good. Yeah. Off air, I'll give Travis a phone number. He can get me.
Okay.
Yeah, come in tomorrow morning.
All right, well, we'll put you on hold. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
All right, Tom.
We'll see you tomorrow morning, right?
Yep.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Or Tom from White Plains.
Tom, put him on hold.
Yeah, get his info, Travis.
Get his info.
He really had loaded guns in front of him.
Yeah, man.
Was that really a round that went off?
Yeah, definitely sounded like one.
Holy yes.
Guns on the air or over the phone and on the air don't sound like movie guns.
We've been talking to Tom for a while. We were talking to him every Friday, and he was slowly getting worse. And he always said, when it gets too bad, I want to, I want to take my life instead of like suffering anymore. Oh, you have it isolated? Let me hear this, E-Rock.
Not through the barrel, just pull out the mag and get the round out of the chamber.
Whoops.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm here.
What was that?
Oh, it was one in the chamber.
That was you just fired your. What was that? The 380?
No, it's another. It was another 9mm, Walter.
That was real.
Yeah, that was
so obvious when you hear it the second time.
That was absolutely a shot. Wow. Jeez. The hell are people doing on the show? My God.
Yeah, at least give Dr. Steve a crack. I mean, if he can help with my ED. But you give him a shot, man. He he's for real, man.
Not a shot. Maybe we shouldn't put it that way.
Yeah.
Give him a try, a chance. Good.
He's a sincere guy, and he knows a lot of people, and he'll look out for you, man. He won't. He's not going to be a typical a douche who's looking for your insurance payment. He's going to try to help you and at least hook you up with someone who can.
He's an expert on ED. He certainly helped my cold sores. He just.
What a gross show we are.
Well, Tom always said it, man. He was ready to go today. He was ready to go.
Know.
There's no doubt about it.
Let's just hope we can see him tomorrow.
And hopefully he's talking to his sister right now.
He was thanking us for the show. Jesus.
Yeah, man. We were joking about wanting you to, come on.
All right. We're going to kind of break and end the show, so actually just stay there. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. Usually we're off the air at this point. Want to apologize to the affiliates. I guess we messed up your music programming. Please bear with us. We're a little late today. So,
hopefully he'll come in tomorrow, man.
I think we're going to get Tom in studio tomorrow. Tom from White Plains. I know we got a lot of new listeners. Tom called us out of the blue. I don't even know how long ago at this point.
It was a while ago.
Told us about this medical condition where his lungs were basically turning into cement slowly but surely. And it was getting harder for him to breathe and go upstairs. It's good to know he's in a basement apartment because there was a point where he was living upstairs even though he had this condition. And it was just getting worse and worse. There were other things associated with what he had, but basically his lungs turning into cement were the big thing. That's how we describe it. There's an actual medical term for what Tom has, obviously.
Yeah, you can't breathe.
And, back in the day, he's like, when it gets bad enough, I'm just going to kill myself because I don't want to, get to the point where it's just excruciating to me to be alive. And then today, I see Tom from White Plains. Go, hi, Tom. We haven't heard from you in a while. And he was going to kill himself on our show today.
It became a running goof, like, hey, if you're going to kill yourself, just do it on the show. It'll be good for the air. And it's almost probably good that we said that, because then he decided to call in and talk instead of just isolating. But I'm glad he didn't, man. For real, it's not worth it, man.
I'm not going to lie to you, man. When I was talking to Tom, or we were talking to Tom, I just started shaking. I was actually shaking. Like, what the F?
If someone calls it's a good sign. It's like if somebody actually is kind of reaching out for some kind of human contact, that's always a good thing. I mean, I know that people have offed themselves. It's you know, if you go somewhere just kind of isolated and do it, I mean, you're really going to do it at that moment.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of glad. It seemed like he was willing to do it and was ready to do it, but a little part of him kind of was willing to be talked in off the ledge, which was nice.
And, you know, I want to make it perfectly clear. It's not a bit.
No.
Tom had loaded guns. Do we have the isolation again? Because then we're like, hey, Tom, why don't you unload the guns after we talked to him for a little while? And by the way, we had Tom on the line during the break, and, you know, we're doing what we can. Let's just put it that way.
I want him to come in tomorrow. And eat some of the awful breakfast
family.
we have to enjoy. Who's bringing us breakfast tomorrow, buddy?
Basil
Teas is good.
Their ass is good, man.
Yeah.
I love the steak and eggs. So Tom was unloading his guns, and it's so obvious now, but as it was going down, because we were thinking, what could we tell Tom? What could we tell Tom? We weren't paying close attention, so we kind of said, what was that? But now it's very obvious what that was.
Yeah.
Listen again.
Not through the barrel. Just, you know, pull out the mag and get the round out of the chamber.
Whoops. Hello?
Yeah.
I'm here.
What was that?
Oh, it was one in the chamber.
That was... You just fired your... What was that, the 380?
No, it's another... It was another 9mm, the Walther.
Can't tell you how many people get killed doing that.
Yep.
They pull out the mag and then pull the trigger.
Why?
They pull out the mag and start like cleaning it or something because they don't think about the one that's in the chamber. That's you know, if you cock your gun back, if you slide the you rack the slide back, you're going to chamber around. You could pop the magazine out and you still have a live round in the chamber. That happens so many times.
So as a gun owner, what did he do there?
He probably popped the mag out and then pulled the trigger.
Why would just to pull to hear the click?
Yeah, to get the, you know.
Is that what gun owners do?
To go, hey, it's unloaded.
Make sure you know it's empty, right?
The first thing you do is open it up. You pop the mag out, slide it open, lock it open so the slide is all the way back, and inspect it thoroughly. Then you could slide it back and do whatever the hell you want, you know. But so many people do that. Didn't know it was loaded. Didn't know it was loaded. God. Oh, stunt brain.
What?
Yeah, I did it.
He did it.
What, you did the same thing?
I accidentally killed a friend's stereo.
Oh, God.
In his house. Shot the front of it with a .357 hollow point, and it went in like that, and it came out the back of it. Like
a
that.
huge hole.
Yeah.
Like a softball.
Oh, man.
Coming out the other side. Wow.
Oh,
Is it a black porno actor from Boogie Nights?
Yeah. Let's go to Jersey. Keith, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good.
I just want to commend you on your efforts there. I've been a long-time listener, and he's a valued member of the family. And I just wanted to let you know, as part of the listening community, that you're to be congratulated on doing what you did.
So you know what? I mean, it's nice, but for real, no. I mean, it's almost like you have to do that as a person. It's like what kind of animals are people if they for real wouldn't care if a guy shot himself? I mean,
that's the chanting jump, jump, jump at the guy on the roof or anything like that. It's
look,
you know,
tearing down some walls. I mean, we do some crazy things with our radio show, but you know, there are times where human nature just simply takes over.
No,
and that's what happened today. It's like
a few years back, I really got to question how he would have handled that.
Really?
I really, you know, to be completely honest with you, a few years back, I really have to question how he would have handled that.
Probably not believing he would have done it or not understanding the consequences in that weird live moment.
Yeah, because at any moment during that call, I was waiting to hear you know, the gunshot and then the thump or the phone hitting the floor or just something.
Yeah.
Because he really seemed to be set to do it. He was saying his goodbyes to us.
And then it's completely not our fault. So let's play this out. We just come in tomorrow and let the hilarity ensue.
Do a show, yeah. Oh,
about Obama and
hey, let's replay that from yesterday. You might remember this clip.
I guess we could take a page out of Disney's book and just hose down the area and just move on like nothing happened.
Nah, because then you're running through your head like, what if I would have just spoke up a little bit better or understood a little bit better?
I'm having a tough time sleeping as it is. I don't need to, think about that at night. Let's say hi to Michelle, Jersey.
Hey, hi. I just want to say, Jimmy, I heard the fear in your voice more than anyone else's. And didn't hear it in yours, Opie. And Anthony, like you said, you're just waiting for the shot.
Yeah, I was just sitting there waiting for it.
There was a point. I got to be honest. I just froze. I was like, "Oh my!" And my brain was trying to kind of like process what was happening. I literally froze for a few seconds there, and Jimmy didn't. Thank God, because I'm just sitting there like.
You know what it is? No. But you know what it is? Honestly, God, I've been depressed enough times, and there were enough times where it wasn't just an attention whore thing, where if I had a pistol, I absolutely would have done that. And it's like sometimes I know what I would have wanted to hear, which is basically someone telling you, look, it's going to be fine. Just relax a little bit. You kind of want somebody to walk you in off the ledge, and I think everyone has those moments.
You're perfect.
All right. Thank you, Michelle. CB from Atlanta writes, I think you guys are being a bit selfish. The guy is in pain and unhappy. You're asking him to prolong that just so you could feel better about yourself. No. It's a weird situation to be in. I don't live Tom's life. Right. I can't imagine what he's going through.
Here's what's wrong with that dummy on instant feedback. Don't question our motives like we only need to feel better about ourselves. We don't want to see a guy who called into the show kill ourselves. It's not a selfish act. It's a selfish act if your dog has a broken leg and you refuse to put it down because you like petting him. But when a person calls in and says, I'm calling to say goodbye, I'm going to kill myself, I mean, you're a pig if you think any other way than stopping him from doing that. It's not selfish, you idiot.
Yeah, how is that selfish of us?
Dummy. You dummy on a keyboard, instant feedbacking and anonymity. You dummy. You know perception skills having dummy. I'm trying to psychoanalyze people.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. You're not qualified.
What a weird end today.
My motive was Tom owes me $10.
That's exactly it.
I want it.
Oh, well,
right.
Let's go get breakfast.
Well, let's eat, and we'll go over there and tell dirty jokes.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just want people to feel like people are your friends and you're not alone, and it's a human thing. That's an awful thing to deal with, awful breathing, and he likes the show. He feels like he's a member of the community, and maybe you want to feel like people care about you. It's fine.
Old muck lungs.
Yeah, we'll give him a good teasing when he comes in tomorrow.
Of course.
Not going to get off easy.
Thank God I didn't give him that MacBook. My God.
Oof, really? What a waste.
Not much of a shelf life on that thing. That's a joke. We love Tom.
Tom needs a gun safety course, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Anthony should never be in on the police department talking people out of suicide. While I was asking him about his guns, I want to know what he had. That's all.
Yeah. You might have saved his life by explaining how to unload the gun, even though he's still,
Goddamn guy with the friggin' one in the chamber. Oh, if that isn't the number one way people F themselves.
All right.
Do you think they pull the trigger because they want to feel that?
The click?
Or is it really just like an OCD and make sure it's empty thing? Like
I think a lot of people think that's a good way to, make sure it's empty, which is the dumbest way to make sure it's empty.
Yeah.
You open it up and visually inspect it, and then close it. And most guns now have a decocker where you don't even have to pull the trigger back. You just hit the decocker, and it'll decock the gun. And
even after you do that, don't you feel still paranoid, like there's a bullet still in there somewhere?
You should. That's how you should treat every weapon, like there is a bullet in there, even if you're absolutely positive there isn't. You don't point at anybody. You keep it safe, and keep them opened and able to be visually inspected. The second you hand someone a gun, open it, inspect it, give it to them opened so they can look at it and inspect it.
I got a question. Did you or did you not hear the gunshot on regular radio? Because I'm getting reports that it was being dumped out of.
No, we weren't dumped out of.
No.
Nobody dumped out of anything?
No.
Opie, gunshot equals dump button.
No.
Oh, I think somebody said that, like, if he would have done it, they would have dumped out. But, I'm glad we didn't have to see.
Trust me, we're not arguing that one with the boys upstairs.
I can't
believe it did that.
Come on.
Oh, man.
I don't think anybody...
All right. We got to leave the airways for now. I think we're going to try to get Tom in tomorrow and talk to him.
Yeah, man, for real. Have a nice breakfast and Maybe get some chicks that we could all look at. Homoerotic room I'm tired of.
Where to begin today?
Where to begin?
What's going to happen
How important
today?
is the beginning of the show?
Pretty damn important. Pretty damn important. Corporate calls me yesterday afternoon. I got to call them out. And they were fishing around yesterday.
Were they fishing?
Doing a little fishing around. Did you know that Tom was going to call yesterday?
No.
I go, look, man, who the hell is asking? No. Everyone thought you guys handled it perfectly. Just wondering. Like, as organically as it sounded on the radio is how it went down. We were in the middle of doing our show, and our good friend Tom called from Is Tom Alive Friday, and he decided yesterday was the day he was going to check out. And just knowing Tom over the last year or so, we knew he was dead serious. We knew he was serious. Just how he was talking in past tense and stuff like that. So the whole thing went down yesterday, and obviously Tom did not kill himself, which I don't even know, and because I've been doing a lot of thinking, I don't even know if that's a good thing, to be honest with you.
What?
Because the guy...
What?
I don't know.
What?
I was thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know what the right thing is. It's not... I know this much. It's not up to me.
Well, of course not.
But the
I
guy
think
is...
it was our responsibility to try to deter him from doing it on our very program.
Of course, that without saying.
Yeah.
But then all day long yesterday, I'm thinking about him. Like, the guy's life just sucks, and it's only going to get worse.
Not if it's the right medical treatment. You never know.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're hoping for, right?
But this has been a moral question for the ages. Does somebody have the right, if their life, their quality of life is in the crapper, to end their own life? It's been debated for centuries.
Yeah.
And, you know, who the hell are we to judge? All I know is it sounded to me like it was a guy that was miserable and needed a hand.
Yeah.
Needed a little reaching out to, and obviously postponing the inevitable, whether it's natural or unnatural. But, you know, if somebody wants to off themselves, they're going to do it. You can't watch them 24 hours a day. But, you know, that moment yesterday, I don't think it was appropriate. So
no, of course not. I want to make that perfectly clear, but I'm just saying, you know.
Like I said yesterday, too, the old O&A probably would have egged him on. Believe me, I wish I could go back in a time machine to the old O&A and slap him around a little bit.
There would have been a few, we don't believe you.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it. See if we care.
No, I don't even think...
we'd have been horrible.
I don't think we ever were that bad, but we would have
we were so that bad.
No, we would have done it differently, like, we don't believe you have a gun.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, Go ahead. Let me see.
Yeah. Well, all right. Come on.
All right. First, just shoot it right next to your head. Like, that's how it would have gone. And we'd have progressively gotten him to just shove it in his mouth and fire. And then we'd have been fired.
Yeah.
That's the old O&A.
It was a crazy day. The best part was when we finally talked him out of not killing himself, and then he was unloading his guns, and one went off.
Yeah.
And that unfortunately got the cops involved.
Bong. Made that nice ringing sound that you hear at the range.
Yeah.
I like that sound, though.
And then the cops got to Tom and got him to a hospital, I believe. And that's where he sits this morning.
Rikers Hospital? What hospital?
No, he's at a hospital somewhere.
Is he?
So, I don't know.
I hope he's being taken care of. We like Tom.
It was a weird day. I want to thank the Daily News because, you know, they understand exactly what's going on with this radio show. The headline says Opie, you know, saved someone from killing himself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was interesting.
Where's the headline?
I read that one. I'm like, gee, good thing me and Jimmy sat back, shaking, unable to even contribute.
Right.
And Opie talked him in.
This wasn't too awkward when it came up on Google Alert yesterday. Radio show, this is the headline. Radio show host Opie That's right. There's going to be no Anthony, no
Jim, no nothing.
Nothing. It just says radio show host Opie talks listener out of suicide attempt.
With a big picture of just Opie.
But with the part of the Opie and Anthony sign that just says Opie.
Oh, I know. It couldn't have possibly. I actually looked at who wrote it because I thought that, too, was Opie.
Look, what can I tell you? You guys you're in front of greatness.
We're bit players.
You certainly are. I'm a hero to the common man, and you're lucky to be around me. Faith.
Apparently,
face.
I know.
Opie was talking a severely ill man out of killing himself, while Anthony and Jim were just going, "Do it." And,
yes, I
but
know.
Opie heroically stepped in.
That couldn't be more obnoxious. The headline, the picture of just me, the sign in the background just says Opie.
I don't know what happened there. I read that headline. I was like, wait a minute. I seem to remember chiming in a couple of times, and I know damn well Jimmy was pretty instrumental in keeping him from blowing his head off. But, radio host Opie. Opie saves a man from killing himself.
And Steve Carlisi really,
he showed up in the article quite a few times.
Boy, did he. But Steve, well, I want to ask Steve why he talked to Richard Huff.
That's spelled C-A-R.
Yeah. Why didn't Richard Huff talk to me or Anthony or Jim Norton yesterday? Why did he talk to the program director, Steve Carlisi? When did you give yourself that title?
All right. General Manager Steve Carlisi.
The brains of the operation.
President of CBS Programming, Steve Carlisi.
Hold on, I'm writing all these down.
Soon to take over for Les Moonves.
After playing the hit Foundry song Pendulum, they went to Tom. Nice.
Get out of my way.
Who doesn't love this song?
Get out of my way.
I think I'm looking at 3 people right now who don't.
Pendulum's going to swing the other way.
I want this song to get so big that you have to go find that dopey band of yours and get back together and then do like a 5-day tour of I don't know
Jersey. Yeah, definitely Jersey.
Where you have to go to Lane Bryant and get dresses again. So what happened, Steve? Why are you the spokesperson for the show, and why aren't we talking to Richard Huff? I love how everyone tries to protect us from the media.
No, it wasn't that at all. I was driving around. I didn't get home until 8 o'clock last night. I was just running around a lot, and I thought he was calling for little bits of side information. I honestly didn't know that he was typing the entire time. It really never dawned on me. And then when I saw my name, I was like, oh, I'm sure this will get brought up.
Yeah, and right you are.
Holy yes, I just got an email from Mayor Bloomberg of this fine city.
Oh, really?
And he's offering just me a key to the city.
A key to the city?
Yes, so...
Hero DJ Opie.
Yes, so...
I love the
might
quotes.
have to leave early today.
The quotes they attributed to you were really good.
Sure.
They a lot of Carlisi.
Carlisi.
I was upload. Okay, here's one. Here's Anthony's big quote. It's a show host, Anthony Cumia, Opie, Greg Hughes, and comic Jim Norton realized, I'm surprised they used smaller font, realizing Tom wasn't kidding, tried to talk about doing anything serious to seek help. And this is Anthony's quote. I don't think we really want you to off yourself on the air, Cumia said. Jesus.
They have me quoted as saying Jesus twice.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then a little later, oh, Jesus, responded Cumia.
Oh, jeez, Margie.
Well, because there were real emotions going on yesterday, and,
yeah,
that scares Anthony, so he throws out a few Jesuses.
They make him sound like an old lady, though. Oh, God, help us and save us, said Mrs. Davis.
Hey, Jimmy, you didn't read the headline.
Oh, Jesus, oh, Lord, oh, Jesus and baby Jesus.
Hold on, Jimmy didn't read the headline of the article.
Yeah. Radio show host Opie.
Yeah.
Talks listeners out of suicide attempt. The host of radio's Opie and Anthony show talked to severely ill man out of killing himself in the air Thursday morning.
So, for some reason, it didn't make the paper, though, because I guess people attempting to kill themselves on a live radio show is not important enough to actually be in the paper, just online.
No, it isn't.
Not that we're complaining, trust me, but...
But, my whirlwind romance is important enough to be in the paper. That made it.
I see that.
Yeah, really?
Oh, yeah.
You kind of got slammed by Richard Huff.
Well, Richard Huff is just saying it gives people like him hope.
Well, let me read what did make the paper today.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez.
They're really in love, said Carlisi.
In Tube Talk, let's see, in Tube Talk.
Radio host Opie's lackey, Anthony.
While Opie is saving...
Yeah.
This is how it says it. While Opie was saving a listener from killing themselves yesterday on their radio show, seems the off-air love affair between radio host Anthony Cumia of Opie and Anthony. And Channel 11 traffic reporter Jill Nicolini as well. Real. A website, www.antholini.com, which, by the way, could be the most obnoxious website I've ever been to in my life.
Could be.
Has been created to track the romance. After looking at the pictures of the happy couple, the upside of this merger of media titans.
Media titans. Thank you. Wow. Finally put in the proper context. We are media titans.
Are you?
Right. She's the traffic girl, and I'm a flacky.
The upside of this merger of media titans is that it gives single guys who might look like the married guy at the top of the opposite page hope. And then he writes, just saying. So Richard Huff is kind of making fun of his own.
Well, Richard Huff is hoping that,
his own ghoulish look.
He can, score a Jill Nicolini.
Yeah, this is Richard Huff. We love this guy. We got him on the air to beat him up. And it turned out he turned us, and now we're friends with Richard Huff.
To be a good guy.
But he still looks like a ghoul with that 70s porno mustache.
Well, that's what I'm sporting.
You don't have the 70s. You get the soul patch makes it, though. You get rid of the soul patch, then you look like a creep.
Yeah, I'm trying for the Three Musketeers look. Like that.
Yeah.
D'Artagnan.
There was a suicide person that, oh my God, this feedback is unbelievable today. I used to be a cop that specialized in suicide intervention. This is Finch. Jimmy, you did everything right, and you show an authentic concern for this guy.
Wow.
Opie also, but prefer to stay quiet for the most part.
Uh-oh.
Anthony, you're an effing moron and could not care if the guy killed himself.
What?
Comment?
Why? What did I possibly do that was bad? I did, and listen, Mac, I don't care what kind of training you've had. I've had training in humanity, and I know what humor can do. And Tom was laughing, and I was making jokes of the situation, but never making light of the situation, and keeping him laughing and in good spirits. So go screw. I don't have time for you and your stupid training. What do they tell you to do? Hey, I'm your friend. You think anyone buys that when some cop comes wheeling up and out of nowhere tells the guy that he's friends with him? I go, I have no idea who you are. And then I jump and tell him it's all his fault. Let him take that home to his family.
I think the name of this show should be changed.
Yes?
Welcome to the Godsend and Life Giver Show. With special guest White Angel.
Well, a lot of people are now calling me by my new name, Hero. Hey,
the Hero and P-Whipped Show? Hey. Come on now. You're Amish daddy. Amish. I don't like you.
That's hilarious.
On instant feedback,
Amish.
They write, "Hey Hero, could you save Anthony from himself?" That might be a tough one. I might have to.
Oh,
I might have to get the boys together. Maybe Spider-Man, Superman, a few of the other heroes.
Oh, you're going to the League of...
Yeah, the League of whatever the hell is called.
Some League of Idiots.
Yeah.
Did you have like a little attitude around the apartment yesterday? Tell the truth.
Oh, you must have been
just sauntering. When you got home, like, hi, hon, just saving lives. You know,
yeah.
What's for lunch?
I basically said it's about time someone understands what's going on around here.
How come Richard didn't mention how many people you've driven to that point?
Including the entire staff some days.
Oh, let's not talk. Let's not talk when you do to this staff.
What? The staff loves me. I'm beloved. I know I am. Right?
Yeah.
Holy Jesus.
You see everyone duck?
Iraq loves me. Okay, not Iraq. Hold on. Danny.
Used to. But see, you blew him off. You know,
What?
You don't drink with him anymore.
I try to drink with you, but I'd rather drink with pretty girl.
Why can't you drink with Danny and her?
Yeah, well, that's just not how Anthony rolls.
Yeah, why can't you all be there? One team.
Oh, Danny.
He's hurt.
I'm sorry, Danny.
We got Tom's.
We'll go out and drink.
We got Tom's suicide note. Listen to this from yesterday.
What does your note say?
I don't want pity.
What does your note say?
It says, "Hey, had a great run. My time is now. Have fun."
That's it?
That's it.
There's Ant showing compassion.
What's a hack suicide note? It rhymes? Get out of here. Hickory dickory dog.
Gonna shoot himself, and my brains will look like green eggs and ham. Tom.
Yeah, Tom, come on.
Yeah.
Get a book. Go through famous suicide notes and plagiarize it.
Right. But life is too heavy. I can't carry it. Just my time's done.
Yeah. Had a good run. Have fun.
All right.
Kablooey.
And then we got Jimmy's attempt to, talk Tom out of this.
Why don't you come into the studio? Not with the guns, obviously, but seriously, why don't you come in?
Thanks.
Tomorrow, and we'll see what we can do to get a couple of broads down. And again, not as some morbid farewell thing, but just something to at least, have a good day, have a good, that's my idea of at least a good time. That shows you how shallow I am. But, why don't you just come down and hang a little
You're
bit?
as shallow as his breathing. Okay, perhaps. Tom. He can't breathe.
He laughed, though.
Oh.
Made him laugh.
No, he hurts to laugh.
Oh, God. That was funny.
Oh, my God.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
And this is just from all the times I've been depressed around the cellar or wherever it happened to be. When you're in that mood, and you do know people kind of care for you, and your friends are kind of teasing you, it really can make you feel better. It really does. Like, just
it puts you in your place.
Stupid. Like, but they're your friends. There is something kind of familiar about that.
Yep.
And there's something very warm about your friends kind of beating up on you a little bit, as long as you know that they care about you.
Yeah, because that's the only reason they're beating up on you like that. Because they, give a crap about you.
Right, or because they're detached sociopaths.
That too, especially all you comics. Jesus.
And then Jimmy,
biggest bunch of lunatics I've ever met.
Then Jimmy continued.
I just want to say thanks. On either way, you guys have been great, and you're all really good people.
Why don't you say thanks in person, though? This is just kind of a stupid way to go out. You can't hold off for a couple of days. It's not like it's going to be 300 degrees tomorrow. Why can't you hold off for a couple of days? There's no reason to not hold off.
Just a weird day.
Look at Jimmy. You are like the negotiator. You're there going, why don't you come down tomorrow? Giving him that one more day to think about it thing that Jimmy does. Jimmy was the true hero, Opie.
No.
He was trying to get him down here.
Never lie.
Oh, okay.
Read the headline again.
True hero is trying to get us all wiped out. What an idiot I am. Tom, just show up with your submachine gun and take it out on us.
Right.
I was probably did everything wrong. I was trying to get the guy to come down and take his rage out on a group full of office people.
Yeah, don't be confused by a couple of sound bites. The paper, they never lie. It says radio show host Opie talks listener out of suicide.
My favorite part is the sign, because they'll just show your picture, but the way they cut, there's not even an N. It's not even Opie N. It's Opie, folks.
And then David Virginia goes, Opie did great except when he yelled, "Tack team!"
Oh, God, I know. Holy Jesus.
Yesterday, a little later in the show, Steve was writing a little note. Because I was like, what's going on? And he was writing a note that obviously should have stayed private, but what I read was so shocking, I just yelled it out. I'm like, they're sending a tack team!
Tactical team? What? It's like maybe the person that's listening to the program shouldn't know that SWAT is going to his house.
Donnie Brasco is really a cop.
Right. Just the worst. Let's say hi to Brooklyn A's. Brooklyn A's.
Dickory dock. It's time to load the Glock.
Very nice. And it leads to this as we take our first break. Anthony Cumia's suicide hotline.
Yes.
This is the Anthony Cumia suicide hotline. I think you show a lot of caring in this piece that Derek and Steve put together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Thanks for calling the Anthony Cumia Suicide Hotline, where the prominent radio host will listen to your cry for help and with his patented 5-step solution, will hold your hand through this troubling time.
Number 1, get way too excited about the suicide note.
What does your note say?
I don't want pity.
What does your note say?
It says, hey, had a great run. My time is now. Have fun.
Number 2, insult the author after the note is read.
That's it?
That's it.
You need to punch that up a little.
You'll realize it's not about you. It was never about you. It was always about Anthony and how he was going to get his hands on your gun.
Number 3, get too inquisitive about weapons.
What kind of weapon do you have there, Tom?
I have a choice. Walter PPK or a Beretta 9mm. Or an AR-15.
Number 4, after shots are fired, make sure to find out which gun it was.
Whoops. Hello?
What was that, the 380?
It was another 9mm.
And 5, ask for the weapons.
Can I have your guns?
One will probably be used as an evidence, but I'll put the other one away. And I'll will it to you, Anthony.
Fantastic. So if you're thinking about taking that big plunge, why not will all your guns over to Anthony from the Anthony Cumia Suicide Hotline?
Oh, God. That's morbid.
You know, Ann, I was wrong. I hear a lot of compassion. Yeah?
Okay.
I'm really sorry that I would suggest that you don't have an emotion in your body.
Don't you think there should be a bit of comic relief during the whole thing just to keep them laughing and understand that even if you're feeling depressed or in ill health, that you still can laugh?
I'm surprised you didn't brag about how healthy you are, how much money you make, and what you're dating these days.
I never would have brought up anything like that. Self-deprecation is always good. I noticed Jimmy using a little of that for him to say, hey, we're all in the same boat. You know, of course, his lungs are full of cement, and ours aren't, which really sucks, but... yeah. But I think I served my purpose there.
You gave we
were a team.
You gave 1930s advice. I don't want to live anymore. Keep your chin up.
Get over it. Buck up.
Yeah. Why don't you go get yourself a new hairdo? It's just like the worst old lady. Nothing really.
Let's go to the bar and grab a belt.
A lot of compassion. We went a little late yesterday. The first thing Anthony did was point at his watch.
Come on. Enough of this guy. We got to go.
Shrugged his shoulders and pointed at the big clock behind him and then did a few...
You know what time it is? I think we were a team. I think we were the holy trinity of helping someone here.
It'd be funny. We all had attitudes today. Whenever anybody called, we just tried to help them.
Yeah.
We were just really good.
No matter what the call is.
Yeah.
We'll turn into some dramatic helping thing.
Dude, I saw some girl flash her breasts at me. Well, sir, did your mother wear revealing clothing?
Yes, I understand. And that excited you in a way which was probably not healthy. Seek help.
Let's go to Chris in the Poconos. Chris.
Hey, Opie, you are a hero. You were just doing production. All right.
Wow. Why couldn't you be on the ledge?
Yeah. Do you have a gun, sir? Use it.
And then one more before we take a break. John in Sparta. John.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
You could have punched up the...
Got to get right back into this. It's the Opie and Anthony show. So, Tom from White Plains, a friend of the show, started calling us about a year ago. Actually, more than a year ago.
Yeah.
Has this horrible disease that is slowly but surely taking his life, turning his lungs into cement. Way, way back, he told us when it gets really bad or too bad, he's going to take his own life. He'd rather go out that way instead of continuing to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
So last week he decided that the day has come.
Right.
Calls us up out of nowhere. We had no idea that he was going to try to kill himself. We thought it was just another phone call from Tom, like many, many others we have taken over the last year or so. He had guns loaded in front of him, more than one. It was pretty intense. Jimmy did an amazing job talking to Tom. We talked him down. And then Anthony was telling Tom to unload his guns, and as he was unloading his guns, A gun went off.
A round kind of left in the chamber.
And went through a wall or hit a wall or what have you. I think he has a basement apartment now, so I think it hit like cement. And then, of course, when you unload a gun, well, the authorities get involved. I heard, we'll find out in a second here, that a SWAT team was called, and they dragged Tom out of his house, his apartment, and brought him to a hospital. That was 8 or 9 days ago. And for the first time since then, we got Tom on the show. Tom!
Hi.
How are you, sir?
Hey, Tom.
How you guys doing?
Well,
cool.
Good.
We want to know. We want to know how you're doing, my friend.
I'm doing much better.
Yeah.
Much better. Yes. Yeah.
Now, kind of walk us through what happened after you weren't on the air with us anymore.
Well, my sister was listening to the radio show live, so the first phone call I got after hanging up was her.
Mm-hmm.
Then, off air I spoke with Travis, and he gave me, he asked for my number to give to Dr. Steve.
Right.
Yeah, because we have a doctor that does a lot of good stuff for the radio show, and we were hoping that maybe he could do something for you.
And he called back. I spoke with him for about 15 minutes. He said he's going to do some research and get back to me, and which I found his first email. And unfortunately, there was a deficit in palliative care.
A what?
A what? We didn't understand what you just said, Tom.
Deficit in what?
A deficit in palliative care.
Okay.
What does that mean?
What's that mean, Tom? Yeah.
Yeah, we're confused.
It means there's not a lot
of
people to take care of people with multiple illnesses.
I see.
Okay.
I made some phone calls. I made some, Jimmy and Anthony, all you guys did a great job talking to me. So I called to make some appointments that I need to have to be done. And, I'm sitting in my office area, and, somebody's ringing the doorbell, pounding the door, and I'm like, I'm not expecting anybody.
Jesus.
And it's been about 2.5 hours, after the show, after your XM show.
Mm-hmm.
They were all sneaking up and around, getting rid of all the neighbors.
Oh, gee. They cleared out the neighborhood just in case any errant shots might go through some walls, and
the local news came. News 12 here in Westchester. I think it's News 12 in the metropolitan area.
You mean the college news came by?
Yeah.
Or the local university. That's pretty much the same thing.
How did they know to come by, though? If the cops are doing a thing, how'd they know? How'd the news know to show up?
The scanner.
Yeah, they just listen to the scanners all day long.
Okay.
All right.
And because of the pounding and the ringing of the doorbell, I thought it was like my landlord is 91 now, and I thought it was like the upstairs neighbor, found her in the driveway when she was bending over to pick up the newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
So I just ran to the door in socks, underwear.
Not a good way to confront the police.
And a T-shirt, a ratty old T-shirt at that. And I opened the door, and the screen door is already open, and there's a bunch of shields and 2 AR-15s pointed at my head. I was like, they're like, "Are you Tom?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Well, at that point, I would go, "No, I'm not Tom."
Yeah, I probably would have been. Yeah, I would have been shot anyway. I put my hands up just instinctively, and they're like, "Step out."
It's a good
and
instinct.
I'm like, "No, I need to go get some shoes, and shorts." And they wouldn't let me back in.
No, they're never really good with letting you get dressed after you've shot guns.
And they cuffed me and detained me in a police car. I'm just in my underwear and T-shirt and socks, and that's how they took me to the hospital. Fortunately, they grabbed my shorts, which had my wallet and keys in it, and it was not a very pleasant situation. It was 6 days in there. 6 days.
6 days in the hospital.
Yeah, but it seemed like a year.
Was it against your will, or what happened?
It had to be the loony bin, right, Tom?
Oh, yeah, it was a psych ward, and at first it was against my will, but I signed over to voluntary because actually it gives me more rights. And
as Tom, as opposed to being committed, you mean? Like for them to commit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I went there involuntarily, but once I got there, I signed the statement voluntary because I get more legal rights.
Sure.
So what kind of mental drugs did they put you on that makes you talk like Johnny Carson?
Yeah. Actually, Dave from New Hampshire, he's waiting to get on the air. He says, for someone who says he can't breathe, he sure is long-winded when he talks.
Oh, God. People are saying your story is making them want to commit suicide.
Well, how long? Well, hold on now. You were in there for 6 days. What did they do?
They just made sure that, I actually ran out of my antidepressant, so and I just got it back the week before when I got a new doctor, and wrote the script, so it didn't have actually time to bring up to a therapeutic level.
Okay.
They just waited until there was a therapeutic dose in me.
So it kicked in, and you weren't as depressed. Did the law officers take your weapons?
They confiscated what I gave them.
All right. I think I understand.
Do you have gun charges now?
No. I'm licensed to carry.
Jesus.
And that was just considered an accidental discharge?
No. There's just something that goes slide.
Okay.
As just yet, they haven't given me any charges, but if they haven't applied them, I do have 120 days, but, they were more concerned at all the medications that were on my desk.
Oh, really?
Nightstand. Yeah. And that wasn't even the half of them. The controlled substances were in the safe with the,
oh, God.
We're in the safe.
Right.
Now, Tom, a lot of people want to know, how close were you really to killing yourself when you called us last week?
Pretty close, but I'm going to tell you, you guys always have a way of cheering me up.
That's good.
Both Jimmy was fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
Usually you can be sharp-witted and,
make fun of things, which was I heard afterwards. But that's all part of it.
Well, Tom, what was said that got to you and said, "Okay, I can handle this. I'm not going to do this"? Was there one thing that Jimmy said where you went, you know what, I could live another day?
Actually, it was something Anthony said.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, breaking
Seems,
news.
well, that's not what the newspaper said, but okay.
What did Anthony say? Because Anthony has a lot of wisdom.
No, it wasn't what he said. It's the fact that he can go out again. Means I can actually live.
What? What did Anthony say?
It wasn't more than what he said. It's the fact that he went on living his life.
Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Antolini.
Are you telling me, Tom? Wait, please.
Oh my God!
Don't tell me.
Look at this. See, now this is breaking news.
Oh, Antolini was your inspiration to live?
Of course it was.
Yes. Yeah.
That's just the opposite effect on me and Opie.
Yeah, can we have your guns, Tom? If
That
you're not
is
using
fantastic. I
because
love
at this
it.
point, I think we could use one or two.
Oh, Tom, you're an inspiration to us all.
Are you saying that Antolini saved your life?
That was a part of it. I mean, it was a whole combination of things. But Anthony goes, people have been through a lot worse.
Right.
And I just remembered his glorious marriage.
Yeah, see?
And the fact that, here he is, getting pretty serious with a woman again. And not just like...
Look at the We're saving lives. That newspaper, I got to tell you, got everything wrong.
They did not.
Did.
Here's Tom. Wait, hold on.
They did. Even Tom is saying they did.
The paper's never wrong.
Here's what happened with Tom. He was going to do it. He was very depressed. Talking to us was fine. He got a picture of Jill in a low-cut shirt, and he said, "That's worth living for." That's what happened. It wasn't you. It was her. It was her in a low-cut shirt.
Her bosom.
Of course.
Tom is basically saying you could turn your life around. As miserable as you are, it could always get better, like it did for Anthony. Right, Tom? Am I summarizing?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
great.
Well, how you feeling, Tom?
What's that?
How are you, man? How you feeling?
You sound better.
Better. Yeah. I was in air conditioning for a week.
I was for many years. Oh, the business. I thought you meant the business.
Yeah, that's pretty cruel in your state that they made you go into air conditioning for a week.
Wait, dude, you don't have air conditioning?
What are you crawling around in hot attics and stuff this time of year in your condition, Tom?
Yeah.
Are you doing duct work for the hospital? What's going on?
You don't have air conditioning in your house?
No, I do.
Oh.
I turned it on. I turned it on not the first day of the heat wave because I'm on the ground floor. There's a sub-basement below me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm above ground, but it's all concrete.
Yeah.
Block behind the sheetrock and insulation.
Yeah, made a nice little bong sound.
Sure.
Wait, does he have air conditioning or no?
Yeah, he says
Yes,
he does.
I do.
But I guess the air conditioning in the hospital was much better.
It was on icicles.
Oh, nice.
It was nice and cold. Now, Tom, what's your prognosis? What are they telling you? Did they tell you anything at the hospital? Did Dr. Steve give you any hope? Where are we at?
It took the doctors 48 hours to get my pain medications up. And so the first 2 days was just miserable.
Mm.
And let's see, a little putty patched the hole.
A little putty patched the hole, okay.
All right, from the gun
There
going
you go.
off.
Little putty.
Yeah, actually the police left my place a mess. Everything was tossed all around. They covered the hole themselves so they couldn't find it by tossing stuff in front of it. So they couldn't technically tell if I discharged the gun or not.
Cuts down on the paperwork. Wow, man.
Well, there's your update, Tom.
So
you sound really good.
Yeah, you sound much
You
better.
sound better than you have in quite a long time.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Tom, do you go to therapy or anything? Sorry to interrupt you, man. Do you go to therapy?
Well, I'm supposed to now.
Yeah, you should, man. It helps.
Yeah. Actually, I did years ago. I used to go to a pain management group. But I don't want to go into that. Yeah, and there's a discharge order, so I'm supposed to see a psychiatrist and a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
But I was looking for one anyway. But everyone I called was I'm not seeing patients now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So, Tom, you're not gonna kill yourself anytime soon, right? People need to know that.
No. I'm not planning on it.
And you got a lot of people out there concerned about you. The websites have been talking about you like crazy lately, and I think they're trying to figure out what they could do for you.
That's very, very nice. Actually, what really touched me is when I was in the hospital, my landlord called up. She's 91 years old. Found out the hospital's the payphone number because they don't let you call the desk and get at you.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see how I was doing.
Oh, that's nice of her.
It was just like I said, when I came home yesterday, she took me up to her apartment and was like, oh, I'm so happy you're home. I was so worried. And that's kind of touching for a landlord to be that way.
Do you kind of, when you feel that depressed, do you kind of in one way, like you're really depressed, and we felt you were sincere, and is there a part of you that's kind of just, you want to kind of know that people care about you? Like sometimes you just kind of want to be, like you kind of call up because you want to know that your friends are somehow concerned with you on some level.
I'm not even thinking about that. Actually, it was afterwards where people were like, look, you really hurt me. Why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call me? And stuff. That's what I got for most people.
Yeah, you didn't call me, Tony. You didn't call me. Look, I was gonna call you. I swear.
Yeah. I'm one of those guys. I think suicide affects the people you leave behind.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a selfish act.
Who doesn't think that, though?
Well,
yeah, right. It affects the guy. Look at him. He's dead.
Good point. Good point. Good point. Yes, Tom.
But
yes.
When I first called, you were like, "Yeah, quality of care, quality of health,
quality of life, yeah,
thing. Quality of life thing was a big thing."
Mm-hmm.
And my first phone call was last July when the tow truck, like a week after the tow truck incident.
What was the tow truck? What was the tow truck incident?
When the steam pipe ruptured underneath the tow truck.
Oh my God! Horrific story here in New York. Sure.
Yeah.
Pipe burst, and I believe it killed one guy and burned another one pretty badly.
Yeah.
And they were just sitting at a red light, on just an average summer day here in New York.
Yeah. But thank you guys. Appreciate everything and the offers and the connection to Dr. Steve.
Dr. Steve's a good guy.
I'll call. When I listen to the XM side, I'll call in.
Okay.
All right.
And talk to, and just say hi to him. And thank you.
Well, we're glad you're all right, man.
Yeah, the instant feedback is pretty crazy. Everyone's asking, what is next for Tom from White Plains?
Nationals in Hawaii. Oh, no, you hung up on him. Oh, God. That'll put him over the edge. Yeah, why didn't the paper write about that? And then Opie hung up on him in mid-sentence.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah. No, he's... I couldn't...
you do? Okay.
I have to take you inside the show for a second here. I couldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
I put him on hold.
I was going to say,
I couldn't
Jesus.
do that.
Yeah.
I just wanted everyone to open their mouths real wide and look at the radio, but I couldn't do that one. No, Tom, what's next for you? A lot of people do want to know.
Well, I guess it's wait and see.
I don't know. Well, I've got to finish what I was working on after the show.
I thought you said finish what you were working on last Thursday.
No. After that, and after talking to you, I was going to come down to XM on Friday morning.
Yeah, we'd love to have you in studio. So, Tom, you're one of the family. You know that.
Well, thank you.
You got to keep yourself together. I think we're going to try to do something for you. We don't know what exactly yet, but we're certainly going to get involved. And I know the fans want to get involved a little bit, too.
Well, that's quite nice, but not necessary. But the offer is very nice.
Tom, take the free stuff.
Okay.
Take it from your pal. Just take the free stuff. They might get you a better air conditioning unit. They might get you some food. They might get you better guns. Who knows? These creeps out there, they'll do anything for you. All right, Tom, keep in touch, okay? You sound great.
Okay, thanks, guys.
And if you need anything, I don't know, knock on your landlord's door upstairs. What can I tell you? We got to entertain America here.
Well, do that. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom from White Plains doing much better a week later.
There's your update.
Keeping his sense of humor.
I was feeling a little bad and almost guilty that he had to go through that with the cops and being locked up in a hospital and everything, but as we see, the end worked out. So,
yeah,
better than him shooting himself or just still suffering in his apartment. So
sometimes you need a week off.
The end justifies the means. That's what Regular Ant says.
I guess the Daily News is going to have to rewrite the story.
My new character, Regular Ant.
Regular Ant.
All right, hey, look.
All right, hey, what?
That and 2 cents will get you nothing. I screwed up.
It's on the subway in 1918.
Exactly. I should have said that in 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee, but, regular Joe tripped.
You tripped up a little bit.
Yes, all over the stolen Regular Anthony persona. Hey, we got to congratulate...
what?
Chuck Liddell got engaged, man.
Yeah, I saw that in the paper today.
Wow.
He's off the market, ladies. That's what the paper is reporting today.
So
would he give her an engagement kick to the head? Yeah, just a spinning back fist.
Yeah. Remember, is Tom alive?
Yes.
He's dead.
No.
Yeah, he died overnight.
What happened?
I don't know. Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
What's up?
Not much. I was going to say, I describe the Ambien.
This is Tom, by the way. That's why the stupid joke. Tom, from White Plains. Obviously, you're still alive, and you got an Ambien story.
Yeah, and I was picked up by the police because I was in my neighbor's house, naked, barking like a dog at them. And, of course they called the police. But I didn't have to stay anywhere, fortunately.
Well, more importantly, you sound like you're doing okay. You're still alive. Yeah, what up?
I'm still alive. Yeah, there's new medication I'm on that's helping me. And I'm feeling pretty good.
You sound like you're doing a lot better. Are you driving right now?
I just got out of the car. I'm walking.
That's his iron lung.
Oh, it is. It works well. I just want to say hi to you guys. See how y'all doing.
Yeah, we're doing all right, Tom. Good to hear from you.
I was hoping to catch on with Dr. Steve and say hello.
Oh, you want Dr. Steve to help you out now?
What is this?
I just want to say hello.
What is this, Dr. Oz? We're
Answering service for a doctor over here.
Yeah,
We're not a referral service.
What the fuck, man?
We're a mediocre radio show.
Yeah, at best.
Yeah.
Are you working, Tom? Are you getting laid? Are you living on the ground floor? What's going on with you?
No, I'm on the 3rd floor, which kind of sucks.
Why are you on the 3rd floor? If I had your condition, the only thing I would worry about is making sure I'm ground level.
Yeah, I know, but my landlord died there, and I had to move quickly, and this was the only place I could afford at the time.
Right.
I could have sold my MacBook if I ever got it, but...
Oh, damn. Didn't you promise him a MacBook?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you did. I have it on tape.
What
What happened with that? He thought you'd be dead. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, well, actually, I did die. The night of your concert, the PNC concert.
Yeah.
By the time that night, I was clinically dead. They had to revive me.
Wait, after a comedy show, you died? I know a lot of comics died on the stage that night.
Let's not bring up Rich Ross, but
you know, folks. Wow. It's a bomb.
that night I got home. I couldn't move my legs or arms, and I went to the hospital, and yeah, please.
What are we doing? I gotta piss.
You know something? You are so right. I was just ready to
the fuck is this?
call that.
I don't know how to hang up on the guy. The guy might be dead soon. You can't just hang up on the guy.
Paul died.
Who are you talking to, Tom?
I was ordering coffee. Come on.
Well, you're on the fucking radio. You can order coffee anytime.
Well, I might be dead.
But then I was like, letting the guy go behind.
Oh my good God!
Now I just want to keep him on the line.
Hey, I keep you laughing anyway.
Well, for the wrong
Thank God
reasons.
you've learned how to smile. Be good.
He sounds like he could be that guy, right?
I think the Yankees probably would have been a wiser move.
You think he'll
See, if I got
regret
breaking
that?
news on the show,
What's the breaking news?
I'm gonna put my headphones on.
It's just bigger than the big Ron and Fez announcement
Big.
tomorrow?
A lot of big things happening.
Wow.
You just heard the first conversation I've had with Paul Mercurio in 10 years.
Yeah, and it wasn't good.
No, I saw him once open up for Brian Regan at Philly. But besides that, I haven't talked to him since the big
Uncomfortable.
incident. And now he might be coming in and do Little Radio.
Yeah, with who?
Sam. And now we got Tom from White Plains.
What?
Tom.
Hey, Opie, Greg Hughes. And is Kevin Pollak still there?
Yes, he's been quiet for the last 25 minutes.
Hi, Tom. How are you? This is Tom from Is Tom Alive Friday.
Incredible.
Are you still alive?
Yeah, I died. I died the night I came home from the PCN Bank Center when I saw you guys with the traveling virus.
Yeah.
I actually had a cardiac arrest when I was in the emergency room.
Wait, you died after our comedy show?
Yeah.
So you're calling from? Are you? So how's the afterlife?
Well, I didn't see anything.
This guy died.
I didn't see anything, so they brought me back pretty quickly. I've been just taking it easy. But I love you, Kevin. I think you're great.
He's not actually here. I find.
No,
Thank you.
Thank you. Kevin's here.
No, he's not.
Thank you. Well, then why are you talking to him? How's your health there, Tom? How's your health?
Not good. Not good.
You said that.
That's what you said years ago.
You said that 5-6 years ago.
You're obviously fine.
Yeah, I'm struggling around. I huff and I puff going everywhere.
Just a complainer.
Remember the moment when
I am that too.
When you remember the moment when you set off that firearm live on our show?
What?
You don't remember the time you set off a firearm?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
You called us saying you were going to kill yourself, and then we talked you out of it, mostly Anthony, and then next thing you know, the fucking
Mostly
fire.
Jimmy.
Was it Jimmy that day?
Yeah.
Where was I at with that whole thing? Laughing?
No, you were being very concerned.
And then the firearm went off after the fact, after we talked you down.
Yes. And then an hour and a half later, I hear banging at my door, and when I go to it, boy, there were
It's a SWAT team.
8 cops aiming weapons at me.
Yeah.
With the shields up, and they took me to
Bellevue?
someplace like that. Yes, here in Westchester.
Nice.
And I spent a couple of days in there, and then I came down to see you.
Right.
You know, I've been listening to you, OB, since WBAB back in the, well, maybe you don't want me to tell you to say that, but, you know.
I think people could figure it out.
He knows he was at BAB.
Yeah, I was there 92 to 95, I think.
And you did part-time before that.
What? I wasn't part-time at BAB.
No?
No.
Oh, somebody wasn't listening very carefully.
No, they were there, and you were there.
Were you a member of the Nighttime Attitude?
I had shirts and everything.
You did?
Coming soon. I didn't do shit T-shirts, Sam.
Really?
Well, not really. I still need someone to design it for me.
Why don't you just write it?
Huh?
Just write it.
No, I know what I want. I need some fucking artist to fucking,
Why don't you just get Coke Logic to do it? That's what everybody else does around here.
Well, maybe we give Coke Logic a little break in the action.
What? It's his business. That's what he does.
Talented.
He's on everything.
Just do it in Microsoft Paint.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I didn't do shit T-shirts coming
All
soon.
right, Coke Logic. You heard. I tried.
All right, Tom, anything else? This is the big update, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I'm still around.
Good for you. People ask me all the time.
And
Not really.
thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
I don't
forgotten.
think so. But thanks for the humor every day.
Yeah.
And you know.
I wish I could thank you for something. I'm thinking.
Well, I'm still waiting for my MacBook.
You never got your MacBook?
No, I never
God, this
got
is
it.
so
You said if
awkward.
I come on stage in Philly or Camden, you'd give me a MacBook. Well, I went on stage, and I thank you for that. It was fun.
This is just uncomfortable.
No, it's
though.
weird. I just returned a MacBook to Apple because for some reason I
don't
got
want
a
the
new
broken
MacBook even though my other one was less than a year old. I'm like, I had so many MacBooks. I'm like, I got to return some of these.
Could have given one away.
Yeah.
I could use a MacBook.
Hmm.
So you're getting confronted by all the guests that you've turned down and all the people that you promised prizes to.
you guys
that didn't
have been
Yeah, what is this? You guys set up an intervention.
Yeah, Opie, you got to start being nicer to
How
people.
the fuck? How the fuck do
no,
I
I'm
get
gonna
called out on
defend
guests?
Opie.
Paul Mercurio calls me live while we're still on the air, and now Tom from White Plains. You guys set this shit up today.
Remember that lunch you were supposed to go us like 5 years ago?
No.
Yes, you do. We all do. That's for damn sure.
All right, Tom.
Hey, thanks, Opie.
I'm surprised you made it to the iPhone age. I didn't think that was going to happen. I'm surprised you made it to the Twitter age. I'm happy you're part of that.
Well, they told me I'd probably be dead within 10 years, and
God.
I died. However, I was recovered, so now I got that over with. I don't care if I drop dead anywhere. The hell with it.
Ronnie, this guy died. There was nothing. There was nothing before they brought him back. But my theory is, why does there have to be something right away? Maybe, maybe it takes a little time. People are dying all the time. It's got to be some kind of fucking list. And like, I'll get to this guy and,
Plus everybody's coming
and
back
bring him
and
to the
everything.
afterlife.
Even if it's 100 years, it's still not so bad. Just taking 100 years sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can't be that
It's when it
bad.
gets to the millions where it really freaks you out, right?
I don't know. I'm not that afraid of before I was born. So that doesn't scare me. So after, I'm not like, oh, I didn't exist during the 1920s. So shit.
You're not worried about missing shit?
How do
What would I miss?
No, this is my logic.
The apocalypse?
If everyone dies, here it is. Could it be that bad?
Yeah.
If everyone does it, could it be that bad? Or is this a complete mind fuck and everyone has to feel this fucking horrible feeling that they're going to be dead and nothing happens?
That's what it is.
I honestly just think that it just feels like you're falling backwards through space forever. Just whoa! You're just cut off from everything.
But after a while, you would handle that and you wouldn't be scared of that anymore, right? Unless you're
after
Fez.
that, then you'd be in a tight spot. Then you'd be in a tight spot for a couple hundred years. Can't breathe.
Waiting to hit something?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine?
Just bouncing off rocks.
You are fucking up people that are high right now. Can you imagine you just fall for years and years and years?
Does it make any less sense than living on a cloud and playing the fucking flute or whatever people believe?
Of course not.
I don't know. Blackness isn't so awful, is it? Just
I feel like the scary thing is the world missing everything.
What would you miss?
What is this?
Fucking
Sam, what's wrong
Super
with
Bowl?
you? You haven't figured out that this is all nothing? It means nothing? It's shit?
It means something in the
What are
moment.
you going to miss?
But what are you missing? What's
Getting
one
your
thing
mail
that you're
every
gonna
day?
miss?
Who cares?
Like, if people died in 2005, they weren't around to see Twitter. I want to be around to see what comes next.
But aren't you a little
want to
bit-
live for Twitter.
Well,
Aren't
you got big aspirations.
Do you really feel bad that you missed the Civil War? That you weren't there for that?
I guess I just feel like what's coming next is always better.
What's coming next is going to be the road. That's what it's going to be. It's you and your son in gray, fucking ugly ash streets trying to open up old cans of fucking peaches.
I hope that's... I just want to know what it is.
You want to know my greatest fear?
Yes, I do.
It's very simple. That I die, and within a mere, let's say 10 years, they figured out how people live forever. and I just fell fucking short.
How come you want to live
That's
forever?
what pisses me off. Because that'd be kind of cool.
My main fear is to outlive my money. That's the fucking fear.
Oh, yeah, there you go. But, because, I mean, it looks like they're going to figure out some fucking longevity
But
shit.
what's the difference?
And is that going to start with, like, my son's generation? Or do I get a little taste of that?
No,
Am I going to get a taste of that?
Oh, do you really want to be a fucking brain in a jar? Just one of those fucking things? Maybe you're hooked up to some kind of a fucking robot legs.
Can you enjoy Thanksgiving?
I don't think so.
If your head's in a jar?
I don't enjoy it now. I got to spend it with my family.
Good point.